So, yes, let's look at what's going on here. Here are the things that are going on. If we take a look at the deck, as you can see, this is a red deck, which, very exciting. It's not 4 erupts, but it is some number of erupts. Working on doing red things. I don't know about this Tyrannize. I think I got Tyrannized because I had War Story. So I'm not, like, super happy about the presence of this card, but it sometimes does a thing. I believe it has once done a thing, which is better than having never done a thing, I guess. Yeah, habits are impossible right now. I mean, habits have always been impossible for me. Especially sleep habits. And then over here on the battle side of things, it's a little silly. I've got some amount of, like, defense stuff and some amount of discard stuff and a little bit of bleed stuff. It's kind of all over the place here. The big deal for my battle deck is I have Dangerous Bulb, which has not actually worked out too terribly so far. Given that I have Hemophage, I can maybe recover it, and I'm trying to get more tackles so I can get actual defense while still fighting. And then we have some number of things that allow me to discard for Spare Blades and Wind Up, and there was one of the defense cards that gives me this one, Seeker. Discard this card for heal 3. So that's also still around. So there is plenty yet to do with my battle deck. My battle deck is probably a little weaker than my negotiation deck right now. But I'm always hesitant to just get into random battles because random battles feel like I'm behind. Like, random battles always feel like they're a little more difficult than random negotiations. So I probably just need to pay attention more to my battle deck and actually get into random battles and start upgrading stuff. A little bit of money left over. We're close to the end of the day here. Hanging out in the night market. I think I just filled out all of my negotiation slots, my graft slots up here. So that's going to be interesting. And we've been doing the ULO side of things instead of the spree. We've been working for the Admiralty. So that's where we're at. We're doing those things, and I guess let's keep doing those things and see what happens. Fish looks worried, but you'd be worried too if your bar was smoking. All right, Fish. We have a problem. Some of the supplies I need to finish this up are contraband. Apparently. I see where this is going, but I don't know how to stop it from getting there. You want to be gently shook from your slumber by a new assassin each night? I need you to head down to the docks and grease the wheels, else I'll never get this done. Alright, ask about the booby trap. Let's ask about stuff. Is this really necessary, Fish? We've done alright so far. Sure, if you don't count last night. I'm alive, aren't I? Might not have gone that way. Might have gone very different. Fair enough. Having assassins waiting in your bedroom seems like a bad time for everybody. Can't you get your friends in the Admiralty to help you with this? Calling in favors for any old problem is exactly how you run out of favors to call in. Besides, with the auction getting closer, I don't exactly know who my friends are. Winds change, opportunities knock, heads roll. Alright, well, that's pretty clear. I guess I'm going to head out for the dock. Guess I'm headed to the docks then. Feel free to take my bouncer with you. Might take some convincing, though. Well, I am nothing if not convincing. So let's try and do some convincing. Hey, Alongwe. Help me out, buddy. Come on. Hey there, Alongwe. Fish said you might be able to help me solve her supply problem. Did she now? You're her employee, right? So you do jobs for Fish and in exchange she pays you? This would be another one of those times. Fish and I have a very specific understanding of what is or isn't my job. Make it worth my while and we can talk. Well, I could pay him, but that's a lot of money. So let's just convince him. I'm pretty convincing. Think big picture, Alongwe. Imagine how much this would improve your lot. This should be good. Go on. Want to be served in my bar? Oh yeah, I start off with some influence. That's good. So now I can play that card that uses influence to get me dominance. Alright, so first things first. Let's see if I can get a lot of dominance. I cannot, which is unfortunate. Alright, in that case, let's just do this stuff. I want to do this to get extra dominance out of it. And then play all the cards in my hand, because that's fun. Alright, cool. That was a good turn. It's 30 damage? 35 damage first turn? It's not bad. I've had worse first turns. 38 damage first turn? I'm on board. Alright, card draw's free. Let's do that. Let's Incept a Wanted. What does this do for me? If I break it, it deals 6 damage. That's not a whole lot of damage. I feel like Wanted was not actually worth the energy. 4 damage out of it? Mediocre. Mediocre at best. I think we're planning on just killing him this turn, right? Yeah, I think he just dies here. None of these are things I can gain experience with, so let's just end it. Good Erupting. I don't think I browbeat. I don't think I want to, I don't think I want to use up all my energy on something like this. Even if all my energy does result in, like, I feel like I'm not looking for sinks for my energy, right? I am using up my energy on things that I want to use my energy up on. Maybe if I had some better grafts, better negotiation grafts. What do I even have up here? All cards gain 2 minimum damage, that's something. 2 extra cards per turn. Start of your turn, steal up to 4 composure for random enemy argument. The start of your turn, deal 6 damage to a random enemy argument. Whenever you gain dominance, deal 1 damage to all enemy arguments. Well, these are all really cool. I like all of these grafts. It's too bad none of them give me actions. We get that stuff for fish. Then the bar is safer. If the bar is safer, then your job is easier. A little bit of effort now for a whole lot less effort later. Make sense? Yeah, alright. That makes sense. Although I gotta say, too much of my job these days involves keeping your scrawny butt safe. That must be very hard for you. Whatever. Lead the way. Convinced Alongwe to work for free. Excellent. Excellent. Welcome to the party, Alongwe. Welcome to the party. Alright, so, plan is harbor. Seems reasonable. It's dark when you arrive. The docks should be closed, but they shimmer with activity. It's not long before you spot why. A ship from the Roalock is moored in the harbor. No doubt there's a quarantine in place. The guards on duty approach you. Hey, ain't you Ulo's little plaything? The hunter she keeps on a soft leash. Is that the way she describes me? Dock's closed, Grifter. Even if Ulo sent you. You got a Roalock shipment and I bet you'd hate to be the one to test its quarantine. Attack the guards seems like a poor choice. Maybe doable. A long wheel help out. Or we could just talk our way through and not use up HP, because we're about to hit the boss fight for the day anyway. So let's just do this one. Ulo's no dummy. She trusts me for a reason. We have incepted some flustered. Am I aware that that was going to happen? Think he's a Jake smuggler? Alongwe? He's not on the list, but I think Jake smugglers are on the list already. Yep, So, this is not fresh news. Alright, what are we doing? And in what order are we doing? I like Wanted. Oh, Wanted actually sets up well with Oppressed, too. Nice, nice. And then this will get us Erupts. Oh, we already got the Erupts. Alright, cool, good. Oh, I need to just save... maybe this will be good? Turns out it wasn't. Yeah, I probably just burned this here. Well, I'm not taking actual damage as a result, so it's probably fine, actually. Alright, so let's just kill here, yeah? Yeah. 2. Good job, good job. Clutcher? Which one did I just... Contractor. Whenever I gain dominance, deal 2 damage to all targets, I'll take it. Seems reasonable. It actually doesn't seem reasonable. It seems kind of absurd, but I'll still take it. I am still not taking green cards. The damage of the next card played this turn is doubled. Eh. Not particularly impressive. I'm a hunter. I can take care of myself. This is a waste of all our time. You know what? Fine. Go on through. I like how so many of the negotiation resolutions is whoever I'm talking to just being like, you know what? It's too much effort to keep arguing with you. Do what you want. With any luck, you'll break out in putrid warts. Then I'll be laughing. Good. I hope not. I guess there is a reason the Roalock ship is quarantined. Find that ship! You make your way onto the deck of the Roalock ship. You come across an Admiralty officer, neck deep in debate with a Jake's stevedore. Stevedore? How do you pronounce it? Hang on. I've seen this word written before, but I don't think I've ever heard anybody say it.
Stevedore.
Oh, it is a stevedore. Well, there you go, kids. You heard it here first. Pronunciation Hour with Jim the Eternal. The glint of a small box catches your eye from a pile of contraband. You recognize it as the goods Fish needs. Now I don't care what schedule you're on. That ship stays in quarantine. I got other ships to unload. What am I supposed to tell the Hessians? That they should delay the auction because their goods are held up? You let more ships in, and that's exactly how infection spreads. Or are you too much of an ignoramus to follow? You don't always trust text-to-speech. Oh no, that was after Googling it. Like, I Googled it and click on the Google definition, speak this word for me link. It's not just like highlighting it in text-to-speech. That's a horrible way to run your life. Oh my god, yeah. I wouldn't trust that either. You figure this is a good time to break the tension. What are you doing here, Grifter? This is a secure area! Convince Ferdinand to end the quarantine, or cut a side deal to get the package. This is interesting. What is the difference here? This one is going against orders, grab the package and make a break for it? Huh. All of these ideas seem awful. Many of these ideas seem awful. Cut a side deal probably cost me something. Convince Ferdinand to end the quarantine is probably free? I don't know how free, but maybe sufficiently free. Grab the package and... I'm really curious what this does, where this ends up. I'm not attacking the Admiral. That seems like a horrible way to run my life. I have yet to see any of the voice lines for definitions be anything other than the actual IPA for that definition. So I'm not too worried about it. But maybe other people have had less good experiences than I have. Yeah, I'm really curious about this. I want to try it just to see what happens. Oh, I was just looking for the privy. I'll show myself out. You nonchalantly walk past the pile of goods, Ferdinand and Bina both watching you intently. Where does she think she's going? You discreetly pick up the package and hold it behind your back. Pretty sure that box has explosives in it. Hey, we can see what you're doing. You make a run for it. It's the perfect crime. Bina dislikes me. Ferdinand dislikes me? Whoa. Ferdinand liked me before. Well, I had red tape, so I guess Ferdinand not loving me is maybe not that big of a deal. But, okay. You almost make it when you hear a gurgling from across the okay, so it doesn't get me out of the boss fight. That's what I was really, really wondering about. I wasn't aware that everybody would dislike me as a result. Now I know. A hulking beast heaves itself out of the water, shaking off droplets that sizzle on contact. With a quick glance, Bina and Ferdinand both dive overboard to avoid the beast. It turns its attention to you. Yup. So the consequences are people disliking me. This was gonna happen anyway, no matter what direction I took this. Let's battle. Curse of Hesh. Oh yeah, because the one dude dislikes me. What was that, life pact? Oh yeah, they both have to die at the same time. Eee. You're doing they're both doing AoE? God, they're horrific. Please never do this to me. And I have one less action, which means we're at 4 instead of 5? Wow, what are my grafts here? How do I have an extra action? Is there a perk for it? Yes. Surprise attack negates Curse of Hesh. Okay. Cool. So I can play 4 energy worth of cards. Which means at least one of them should be scattered, discarding 2 things. Applying a bleed will... Let's see. Everybody is bleeding already, so I get extra power against them. But, where's the thing? I guess I have to play the card in order to gain the boost. So applying an extra bleed doesn't matter here. And I'd rather play the defense because that's a lot of damage. So let's scatter away the stab and the blades. Then I can remove a debuff from myself. Exciting. I get to keep the power. That worked out perfectly. And I'm gonna feint myself also. This one is higher damage. So let's apply the impair over here. Even though it doesn't break through the defend. And then this is gonna hit a lot harder over here. But nobody's actually getting attacked by my allies. What are you doing? You're applying a buff to me. Oh, nice. You're weaker, so you're probably easier to kill? Probably. We shall see. Oh, you gave me a bunch of defense. What a guy! Toxic Fumes. If ignited by a volatile spark, take 14 damage. Oh. That sounds like a lot of damage! At the end of your turn, ignite all toxic fumes in your hand and expend this card. Understood. Alright, we definitely need to play Hemophage. And then what, Focus Bedlam? focus Bedlam to heal off a Seeker. And then we can also gain more health by causing more bleeds. Oh, and I get extra power. How lucky. How lucky. I guess I could do this. They're both bleeding, which is nice. Wow. Boy, my poor pet. And I'm getting extra power out of Hanbi's power supply. Is that better than applying more bleeds? Applying bleeds heals me, which is nice. I think I just attack them both because they both need to die at the same time, right? So we really need to get Ultra Dusk down a little bit more. Nice, and I gained 2 health because of Hemophage. That's excellent. I wonder if this works. Ah, I got rid of the wrong debuff. Too bad. I wanted to get rid of the, I wanted to make the power more permanent and less temporary. No! Don't kill my dog! He's gonna kill my dog. Let's apply some defense to my dog. Does that help? That does help. Okay, good. Double toxic fumes. Do I want to burn these? I'm already taking extra damage, so no. This is good in either place. And I do want to keep things even, so we've got to focus over here. Never gonna use uppercut, my god. Oh, my dog! Hopefully I get my dog back afterwards. Oh, we found a volatile spark, so I guess I have to toxic fumes here. Or I discard volatile spark, and then it doesn't matter. Or I discard the toxic fumes, actually, is what I discard. So that the volatile spark gets gotten rid of. I can play all of these cards, so I should play all of these cards. So actually, I just discard them both for the extra power? And then I feint myself, which is delightful. Because now I keep the power. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Who needs damage more? You're not fighting anybody. Okay. Oh, he guards me. Fascinating. I have both of my discard payoffs in hand and no ways to discard them. What a deck. What a deck. Here, have some defense, buddy. You deserve it. Do I just even it out? I think we do it this way. And Volatile Spark accomplishes nothing. Again with it blocking? Look at this guy. Look at all his blocking. And I am net positive on health for this battle. This is amazing. I'm doing so good here. Far better than I would expect. I guess because Alongwu is taking all of the damage. That would explain that, wouldn't it? We really need to get you down. At this point, they're going to be about even. But that seems fine. And then... this is probably a better way of using my energy. Because also it gets rid of the wound, which is nice. Alright, can we kill them both here? That's the real question. No. Because I am doing absolutely nothing here. But I can even them out. And prevent some damage. So that seems good. What's with the defense, buddy? Oh god, all these toxic fumes, I hate it. That's why we get rid of them. Toxic and volatile. Leave the other volatile, that's fine. Do I kill them both? I kill them both. Because that bleed's gonna kill him. And this kills him. Nice. Nice! Nice, got it. Well done. Oh, killer left? Oh no, dog running away is the same as dog dying. That's unfortunate news. New battle card, Drusk Core. Absolutely. Damn, look at this card. Once a battle, I'll do all that damage. That sounds great. Yes. Alright. I'm still holding off on the upgrade to Scatter, but I'm no longer sure why. Oh, make it free. I still want to discard it more often than I want to play it. So I probably take Boosted Seeker. But it's also dependent on when I can discard it versus play it. I'm not drawing enough cards. Maybe we make this free and then we get the card draw out of... I think we can make this free and we get the card draw out of Scatter. And then Spare Blades... and gain 3 defense. I do like defense. I really do. I think we take that. Cool. Yeah, this deck is shaping up. This deck is shaping up. I think Uppercut was a poor choice. I probably shouldn't have taken Uppercut. 2 is a lot of energy. Need a little bit more cards that discard. I think I kept too many of my, like, default feints here. I maybe should work on trying to get rid of one of those. But overall, I'm pretty happy with where my deck is at. Agitation. It's so expensive. I'm never gonna play it. I'm never gonna play it. Whenever you expend a card, draw a card? Is that good? I don't have enough energy in my negotiation deck. This is not what I am looking to spend energy on. Yep, I don't want any of these. Apply stun. Kidney Shot's a good card. Wow, Kidney Shot's a good card. Draw cards until you draw a maneuver card, and heal 1 for each card drawn. The card costs 1 less until played. This is fantastic if you only have 1 maneuver card in your deck. Unfortunately, I have a lot of maneuver cards in my deck, so this is terrible. I'll take Kidney Shot, though. Stun is always worth having. The ship deck is covered with Ichor. Ichor? Questionable. You gingerly pick up the package and leave before anyone shows up to stop you. Well, we kind of made it. We did lose our dog, though. That's a little disappointing. And, I think Frolic requires a lot from us in order to... because he doesn't like us, right? So buying a dog is gonna be... Goodbye, Doppler. It's a Lumicite. The cult harvests them as larvae from the Hessian Sea and force feeds them lumen as they grow. Makes them mean and tough. Oh, I didn't know he had background. And smelly. Alright, so Doppler is... Oh. Pets are surprisingly not that expensive. Interesting. Well, I've been pretty happy with Lumicites, but maybe I want a Yodi instead. Tell me about the Coyote. Coyotes are relentless scavengers. Nature's ultimate survivors. Almost nothing can stop them. Except for lasers, they aren't so good against those. I've learned about lasers. Lasers are pretty good. 300 shills! Get the hell out of here. I'm not buying your Yodi. Why is this one only 75 and the other one's 300? Good heavens. I didn't realize Yodis were so expensive. Maybe we don't bother. Maybe we don't bother. I do have enough health buffer and enough money to warrant drilling another hole in my head. So let's do that. I feel like my battle grafts are actually in a really good place, but I'm still hoping for more energy out of a negotiation graft. So let's get one of those slots. Actually, what are my... Hello. Why? Wrong person. Plaka. Talk to Plaka. What are my options for negotiations? Let's see here. A Shrieker. Start of your turn, deal 1 damage to all enemy arguments. That's not bad. In fact, it is better than Boosted Contractor, unless I feel like I am gaining more than 1 dominance per turn. What I'm gaining more instances of dominance. It's interesting. Because it's not like, if I gain 5 dominance with 1 card, that's still just gaining dominance once, right? Not ideal. Alright, Fish, we did it. Oh, should I, make someone like me? You meet Snack. Snack? Sure. Interesting, I heal when I drink? Is that because of one of these boons? Yep, mixology. Okay. I don't think there's anyone that's just having them like me is worthwhile. Because there's a lot of people that like me, right? I don't need to get somebody to like me before I, just, like, for funsies. However, if I wanted to get someone to like me, now is the time to do it before I'm going to bed. Because it'll get rid of slurred and tipsy or whatever. Slurred speech. And Fish likes me, so it's actually relatively cheap to do this. 45 shills, that's not bad. The question is it worth it, right? Is it worth it to spend money to get someone to like me? Maybe? Like, I think it's actually worth it for Leisha because I could buy stuff off Leisha later on. Oh! In fact, it is immediately worth it for Leisha. Absolutely. I'll take the max health increase. That sounds wonderful. Wow, what a deal. Alright. Now we can go to sleep. This was absolutely worth it. Here it is, Fish. 1 box of pure contraband. Just, make sure to wash your hands after plugging it in. Wash my hands? Why? Don't worry about it. It's probably fine. You'd look good with a few extra warts anyway. You're a good kid, Sal. Now go on, get some rest. I'll get to work on this bar. Alright, time to get some rest. Fish disables the alarm long enough for you to slip through the curtain. Home at last. Your bed calls to you. Nothing else calls to me? No assassins in the night? Excellent. Dreams of wealth and influence keep you warm through the night. Alright, we gain all our health back. We're already maxed on resolve. Yeah, right, Cryptomancer? If only. And we have slept off the things that we needed to sleep off, so that's good. A bunch of people dislike me, and we're looking for opportunities to incite Spats and Malawi into fights at some point. Also, we got the haggle badge, which is nice. Everybody loves haggling. Something about the sunlight here feels murky and thick, like a sludge tide. But there's no use sleeping in. You only just got back in the Griftlands, and already you've made yourself an enemy too powerful to ignore. Rake loves me! Excellent. Oh! Oh, this is fantastic! I remove lots of debuffs! Nothing for it but to forge ahead and hope you can make some allies to match. Yes. 75 shills, thank you. Hey, free spark grenade! Good job, perks. Every morning is a good morning. When you come out of your room in the morning, Fish looks noticeably uncomfortable. Hey, Sal, you have a visitor. Oh? So this is where you lay your head, is it? Can you recommend anything on the menu? No, I absolutely cannot. Ulo? What brings you here? Didn't think you'd want to slum it with me here at the Grog. Why not? Especially after I heard you were running an errand for me last night. Down at the docks. Only I don't recall asking you to run an errand. About that. It's fine. You have your reasons. Really? You're remarkably accommodating, Ulo. Besides, give it a few more days and I'll be name-dropping you. I've got an opportunity for you. A big one. I can't talk too much about it here. Besides, the clandestine angle is more fun. Come talk to me tonight when you're done with your other affairs. Do this one last thing for me, and I'll get you into the auction tomorrow. I guess this is where I fight off Nadan, huh? So tomorrow's the big day, is it? You better get ready for it. I've got a couple more jobs you could do to prepare. Find me when the sun goes down. I'll tell you what you need to know. Okay. None of these people hate me. That's disappointing. I was hoping to convince someone who hates me to fight with me, so that I could get in a fight for funsies. Alright, what are we up to today? Special quest? Sing for your suffer? Feldspar is trying to get Snack to turn informant. Snack is looking for help to get out of this arrangement. I see. And then we have, you know, regular run-of-the-mill quests. Token of Hesh. At the start of your turn, add Shielded to a friendly argument. Shielded? Really? Really? Wow, what a card. Huh. I like it. I like it. And my options... Oh, that's the meat market. What's this? Termination of command. Lasco wants you to deliver Rudana an official reprimand. That's a lot of money. Wow. There's a little bit more money. But it's got a graft in it. And I do like grafts. But I want the battles. I actually really want the battles here. So let's go over here. Because the Token of Hesh doesn't make too much of a difference. You see Killer cowering by the side of the road. Oh my dog! Killer? Is that you? Killer recognizes you and comes bounding over. Aw, welcome back, doggy. Come here, you. Yeah! Killer joins your side once again. You vow to take better care of him this time. Oh, good. Whew. That was concerning. I'm glad the dog's back. For some value of dog. Oh, Lasco has the job for me, not Ulo. Interesting. Hello, Sal. I can buy cards. I can buy cards. What can I buy? Oh, Admiralty stuff is what I can buy. I don't have the money for this. Garbage. Lasco wants you to deliver Rudana an official reprimand. Lasco looks up from her clipboard as you approach. Word is you're looking for a grifter. Yeah, the Admiralty needs something taken care of, yes. Oh, sounds official. Don't you people have goons for that? We do, but this mission is of a sensitive nature. I can't trust our people to do it. Also, what do you think you are? How's it going in here? Pretty good. Yo! Thank you so much for the continued support, Spiffers. Welcome back to the adventuring party. 5 months? Absolutely. Good to have you around. And congratulations on the level up. Now this sounds lucrative. Ah, yes, my money-making opportunity. It's of a sensitive nature, which means not only do I get paid for the job, I also get paid not to talk about it afterwards. One of our own, Rudana, has gone rogue out in the wilderness. We sent an admiralty team to bring him back in, but they were compromised. Now Rudana is holed up somewhere out there in the wilderness, operating beyond the pale of any acceptable conduct, still commanding troops. I want you to find Rudana and terminate his command. Oh. I see. Official reprimand is code for kill them. Fascinating. Yeah, okay. I'll take that job. A member of the compromised team has been spotted back in Murder Bay. Find him, get Rudana's location, and infiltrate it. And bring Rudana back. No, just bring back his badge. His remains can belong to the wilderness. Oh. Ah, this is a take-no-prisoners situation. Got it. Maybe you should give me a better reward than the reward you're offering. How about that? I'm gonna need a little more money. Oof, good dog. Good dog. Okay. So we break these things, get extra money, and then we kill her? Easy? Easy. Easy every time. Wow. Why is my hand entirely garbage? Where are any of my red cards? I guess I could just burn this turn to gain some money. Well, there's my erupts. Let's go erupt. Could destroy an argument here. That seems good. Oh, whoops. Well, I accidentally won, but it worked out okay. Steal up to 6 composure. Love it. Insofar as I'll ever be stealing composure. I don't think I have stolen any composure yet, actually. I'm not sure that I have had any opportunity to actually steal composure as a result of this this graft. Very situational. I don't need more menacing airs. It's too expensive. I think I take invective, though. I absolutely take invective. Because that gives me a head start on erupting. Extra 115 shills if I finish the job. Excellent. I'll take it. Alright. Sounds like a deal. Do I want to hire someone to come with me? You see Effie, the rogue Admiralty agent you were sent to look out for. He hasn't noticed you yet. Is here to visit. Is here to visit? Hire you for 100. Or hire Merc for 125. But Merc loves me and will be a better fighter. Let's just hire Vis, because really what I want is someone to just take some extra damage for me. That's all I want. And you're less expensive. And also, if I lose you, I don't lose someone who loves me. You find Effie standing with the other hired meat at the beach. Wow. Hey, Norbert. Price of a hitman is only like 4x the cost of a drink. Well, either drinks are expensive or meat is cheap. This is, in fact, a roguelite. How long is the average run? Kinda long, depending on how you play through it. So for the story runs, the brawls are shorter than the story runs. I think the brawls are probably close to 3 to 4-ish hours. The story runs are going to be a little bit longer than that. And of course, for me, it's even longer because I'm voicing this stuff. I have lost a brawl before. I don't think I've lost a couple of story runs. But winning is more common than losing. Especially at low levels of... what is this even called? There's some, like... ascension mechanic, but I don't remember what the actual name of it is. But also, like, I'm doing pretty good at this game. This game is definitely... Yeah, I'd say this game is easier than Monster Train. There's more stuff to balance. Like, you have the negotiation deck and the battle deck, and there's some pretty unique mechanics in, like, negotiation and how that works. But overall, it's hard. It is less likely for you to just accidentally lose. And most of the time, by the time you get up to the actual challenging battles, your deck has kept pace with the difficulty curve. Alright, keep this going. His furtive sideways glances and jumpiness have not found him any work so far today. Hey, you have any work for me? I'm affordable. What a way to lead with that. Okay, great, sure, yeah. Fantastic conversation starter. You're Admiralty, aren't you? Don't you already have a job? What are you, internal corrections? What does it matter? The uniform is a feature, not a detriment. It means I can move with impunity. So are you hiring or not? Well, sure, I do have some work that needs doing. I'm looking for somebody. Rudana. Think you could find him for me? Oh no. No, sorry, I can't help you with that. Never got missing persons training, see? Hire, convince, force. I do like forcing here, because this looks like an easy battle, and I really want to improve my battle deck. Let's ask about Rudana first. Rudana's name had an effect on you, that's for sure. Don't know what you mean. You're trembling. I can see the ripples in the mud at your feet. Maybe I'm just cold. Look, I get it. Rudana went rogue. He probably found some bankroll or another to exploit. But he can't be more dangerous than any of your other superiors. Only one superior more dangerous, and I don't make a habit of contemplating the abyss. Wait, what? Effie looks off into the distance, his mouth set in a thin line. Really? What is going on here? Alright, well, I'ma punch you until you do what I tell you. You haven't got your head on straight. Let me knock it around a little until you can think clearly. Effie dislikes you. That's fine. I don't mind. I'm not taking much damage here. So let's try and level up uppercut. I guess I'll defend myself. And then burn Lucid Strike, I guess? The Stab of Savagery doesn't do much for me now that everybody is always bleeding. Defend, huh? Let's see how well that works for you. Oh, we have already won the game. So let's heal. And heal a little bit more. And apply some kidney shots. And end the turn. Surrender accepted. Draw a card, it costs 0 until played. Interesting. That's a lot of cards, actually. I like Vision Concentrate here. So I guess I take Concentrate. Seems worth it. Now, you gonna play nice and show me the way to Rudana? Clearly, fate has decided it should be so. I don't think you're going to like what we find when we meet Rudana. Maybe! But that's my business, not yours! What we'll find is the end of a job, and I like getting paid. Now lead the way. Okay. See ya, Merc! Have a good time on your own! In Murder Bay! What a name. Alright, termination of command. Let's see what's going on out here. Wow, no interception. That was a long path. Effie leads you on a winding path through the forest, and you sharpen your wits as you walk, memorizing the twists and turns. At least you'll be able to find your way back easily enough. The trail is marked with char and strange off-color stains you can't place. Ah! Some might say that's a bad sign. It's just up ahead. I'd say good luck, but luck has no place here. You want my advice? Just accept whatever's coming. It'll go down easier. Effie slips away like oil in the water, so quick you don't even realize you're alone. For some value alone. You turn and continue into a campsite. Everything looks in order, but there's a stink like blood, and something you might find under a sewer grate. Hello, Sal. I've been expecting you. Is that so? You must have a good network for someone who's ghosted his whole faction. I feel the suffering of my children, even wayward ones like Effie. The violence you inflicted upon him lanced the boil of expectation that had been growing under my skin for quite some time. Yo, Rudana's a weird one. I've spent enough time with the cult to know mumbo-jumbo when I hear it. Spare me your energies or whatever woo-woo you've got spinning. And yet more questions gather, perched at the tip of your mind. I'll let you ask them if you'd like, before it's too late. I am my own master, and whether you accept it or not, so are you. What are you doing? I've heard of folks being discharged from the Admiralty, but what I've been hired to do is kind of extreme. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't piqued. The wilderness allows me to meditate on the true nature of this world. When I share my insights, however, it leaves people feeling a bit bare. Stripped of purpose, of title, of mental fortitude even. So if you'll tell me, I'll run raving into the depths of the wilderness, huh? That's up to you. The Hessians would have you believe that your actions are prescribed. You are tethered to the abyss, pushed and pulled by the tides. What they don't tell you is that you are the true master. We were not destined for this conflict. Somewhere in the strands, we were allies, even friends. With the abyss? Is that the implication? A reality where it was I who sent you to eliminate Lasco. Ah, I get it. This is your counteroffer. Is this like... It's hard to tell if this is like just straight up cultism, or if this is like a weirdly like fourth wall breaking meta shot at the idea that this is a roguelike and rolls are random. No, you still only see the veneer and not the grain. Perhaps you weren't ready for this message. I kind of love it. I kind of love the framework where each run of Griftlands is an alternate universe, and Rudana has developed the ability to see into them. So you've gone a little off your rocker. Happens a lot in the Griftlands. Still doesn't explain why the Admiralty wants you dead. Because with this knowledge, I have grown powerful. Though the right often bickers with the left, the Admiralty and the cult are two tentacles of their beloved god. Don't like the use of that word in this context. That word being tentacles. Everything else is fine. And I sit on the cusp of a chasm even greater than their abyss, and my mind alone can plumb its depths. They sent you after me because they see themselves as extensions of a greater will. You accept the job because you see yourself as an extension of theirs. I accept the job because I see 230 shills waiting for me. But reach weakens the grip. You are diluted, a vessel of someone else's intent. I think he's calling me out. I think he's calling me, the player, out. While I am my own master. Alright, well, let's do a negotiate. And what about your own what about your followers then? Are they their own masters? We got some stoic. I love it. Potential enemy. Oh, look at all these idiots that would fight me if I let them. Let's not let them. Plus dominance. Love it. Let's gain some more dominance. Pretty good. No! No! Erupt! Erupt beefed it. I didn't get to kill the extra thing, so we're gonna have an extra thing in the fight. Unfortunate. Alright, my Erupt needs to be boosted, I think. I want more damage because we already have... if I get to 3 hostility cards, I am necessarily getting a 4th hostility card. Because I have Invective and Pale Erupt going off of 3. So I will always get to 4 if I get to 3. Ah, no extra Erupts. Curses. Whenever you play a Diplomacy card, apply 2 Composure to a random argument. I'm not playing Diplomacy cards. Get out of here. Yeah, I don't want any of these. What about your followers? Did they have free will? Will it be their choice to die when they stay and fight for you? You assume death is a consequence, when really, it is a new beginning. Yeah! Death just starts up a new run! We all play the cards we're dealt! Wow! Wow! This is laying it on really thick, while at the same time being perfectly in-universe consistent. I love this. I love this. This is my favorite encounter so far. This is amazing. Perhaps Rudana's followers weren't as confident in his teachings as he thought. But they exercised their free will enough to slink into the trees, leaving Rudana to stand alone. Well, not quite alone. Great. Then you won't be put out when I win. Yes, exactly, Cryptomancer. Rudana dislikes me and is wanted dead. What is dealing this damage? Rudana's dealing all of the damage? That's unacceptable. Maybe instead you don't deal this damage. Let's get Hemophage up and running. And I don't need to do any of these. So let's Drustcore. Smack! Ow. Hemophage! Alright, let's concentrate. I like concentrating. And it's free! Lovely. I don't actually know which direction to go first. Well, let's have it choose for me. I do probably apply some defense here. This is an unreasonable amount of damage. Oh, no. He's not going to actually fight me. I still apply some defense. He is willing to surrender, yes. So, this is... Okay, so, characters generally have morale, which is the mountain-looking thing, in addition to their health pool. If you get their health pool low enough that it hits their morale marker, every time they take damage, they lose both morale and health. When morale runs out, even though they're not dead, they'll panic, which means they're out of the fight for, I think, 3 turns. And if everybody on the opposing team is panicked, you win the encounter. Once they're done panicking, then they kind of reset their morale pool, and their morale, they have a new morale pool, still lower than their current health, so you can panic them again. But they're back in the fight. But that also means that it interrupts their turn, right? So he's taking this 11 damage and the bleed, which is going to completely knock out his morale, which means instead of fighting me, instead of dealing his 11 damage to me, he'll be panicking. We'll do this here. So I'm gonna have to kill him But I get that opportunity later, so I'm not too worried about it. Let's get you panicking. I don't want to kill you by accident. I don't need to kill you. So now they're both panicking, which means I've won the fight. And I have the choice of killing them. Rudana, I need to kill. Oh, I could kill Runa and get away with it also. And I'd get Admiralty Intel for it. But also, they won't dislike me. So that's probably worth it. Rest in peace, idiots. Battle upgrade. Hemophage. Either ambush or extra heals. I think extra heals is where I want to be. Get money. Letter opener. Apply to impair. But it's got replenish on it, which is great. So yeah, I'll take it. Admiralty Intel. Gain influence. I might just not actually take this. Your attacks deal max damage for the next 2 turns. Interesting. Gain a combo for every 2 cards in your hand. Any attack cards you improvise deal 3 bonus damage until played. None of these do the things that I want them to do. You bet Runa's last name is Muck. See what you're doing here, buddy. I'm on the fence as to whether or not I like it. Yeah, I'll leave it. Rudana is dead. Despite his conviction, you don't see him coming back to life anytime soon. Well then. Success. Uh-oh. You're stopped by an Admiralty patrol who seem fixated upon your animal companion. Do you have a license for that animal? It's a new bylaw, but unlicensed animals are to be seized for the Deltrian state. Pay for the license? I don't have that kind of money. I'm not handing it over. I could convince, or I could fight. That's a bit of an actual battle. I don't know that I like this fight. Do I care about Feldspar liking me or not? You are the aggressor. That's accurate. It's also a lot to negotiate through. That's a lot of resolve. I think I'm actually maybe more interested in fighting him than I am in the negotiation. Oh, it's 2 people, though, in addition to the Vrock. Like, the Vrock I'm not worried about. The Vrock I could just kill. But I don't super like Grin also being in this fight. I mean, I have the HP for it. So I can maybe afford it. And my battle deck does need more help than my negotiation deck. I should probably battle here. You touch my killer, and I'll turn you into kibble. Well, okay. I have surprise attack. I don't know what surprise attack does. Oof, 13 damage. How dare you. The Vrock's attacking me. Let's apply some impair here. Oh my god, he will not panic while they have allies that have not panicked. Okay. Will this work? Nope. Okay, good to know. But now this works. Do I defend myself here? I'm not even sure I defend myself. I probably defend myself. I think, Killer's planning on defending himself a fair amount. So we're probably fine there. Counter? What a jerk, this guy. Well, I definitely concentrate here. Ooh, Visionary Scatter. Good. Right now I have only one thing that I want to discard, so let's concentrate first. So this is for sure one of them. I might discard another one, I'm not sure yet. I have 2 energy left, so I can only play 2 of these energy requiring cards. The Bloody Daggers is less important to me right now. I think I'd rather play the Drust Core and the Spark Grenade. I think that's fine here. Yeah! Oh, there's that counter. Mistakes. Let's gain some defense, shall we? Protected. Protected? Remove 1 stack when damage is received. Okay. Well, there goes all the block. Protected is no longer happening. Let's see who this is. Ow. I do not want to get countered again, so we'll just shove this at Goon Grin over here. My dog! Nice concussion. Ow. Finally! Boosted Hemophage. Yes, thank you. That's important. Let's heal. Now I have 1 more energy. I probably heal and defend myself, TBH. Oh, no! We defend the dog because it gets rid of temporary power, so the dog stays extra strong. Yeah, beautiful. And now with the bleeding ability, I'm going to be gaining 4 a turn, so that's nice. Beautiful. Okay, so she's going to be panicking here regardless. So we can just knock out Feldspar, probably. Oh, I even just get to play everything. How lucky. And I think this'll... I'm not exactly sure how Dauntless works, but I think... I'm hoping that he has, like, a hidden morale stat, and, when Grin panics, he'll auto-panic because he's so low. Ooh. No, he develops his own new morale stack. Okay. I don't want you to die, actually. 10. 8 to 10. Ah! But if this is 10, I can gain some power and have it be 12 instead. Also, I can heal myself. And then this will just kill. It won't kill, but it will panic. Which is what I'm looking for. Alright. Nobody has to die today. Good. Successful. Gain an evasion. Ooh. And my grafts have improved. Action and draw a card. Yep, I'll take it. Bonus damage while I have defense. Yup. Must remember to defend myself before I start fighting, because bonus damage. Vision Concentrate. Draw more cards, play more cards. I could make it cheaper, then I might actually play it. Or I could boost it in hopes that I draw it with Vision, with Concentrate. It's really narrow. I want to actually be able to play this card. Wind Up for the rest of the battle. I like the twisted wind up. I think the question is, how often am I going to be able to play it, right? Like, how likely am I to actually shuffle through my deck and play this card a second time? And right now, the answer seems to be not very likely. I'm not getting more than one play of Wind Up right now in most battles. Maybe in a longer battle I'll get more Wind Ups, but I don't think I get longer battles anywhere in the Sal story. Maybe the one against Nadan will be longer. Maybe like the boss battle tonight will be longer. But like even the Kashio fight has been not exceptionally long. So maybe I just take boosted Wind Up because the expectation is that I'm not going to be able to play Wind Up more than once over the course of the battle anyway. None of this is any good for me. When you improvise a card, a random enemy gains a resonance. What the hell is a resonance? Whenever a card is improvised, lose a health. Oh. Fascinating. If you're playing it less than 4 times, boosted is at least equal, if not better. It's more a matter of how many times you're discarding it, rather than how many times you're playing it. If you play it twice, they're pretty close. Boosted might still be a little better on twice. But if you're playing it a 3rd time, then Twisted is better. Assuming you are discarding it at least once every time you play it. But of course that depends on the deck, right? And honestly, my deck isn't discarding with that frequency either, let alone not being able to play it more often. So I think boosted is better for my deck as it stands. But anyway, this is a decline. I'm not improvising anything, and I'm not playing combo shenanigans. I'm letting you off with a warning, and you can share it with the other switches. What the hell does a switch mean here? Don't ever come between someone and their pet. Ask yourself if a new bylaw is really worth dying for. You click your tongue for Killer to fall in step, and the two of you leave Feldspar to contemplate what you've said. Killer looks up at you, tongue hanging lazily to one side. What a good dog. You're a good boy, Killer. Killer looks like he agrees. Absolutely. He'd better. Alright, Lasco. Hello again. I've dealt with Rudana. Good. Now never speak of this again. You get paid lots of money! And quest bonus. Good. I could gift shills to my friend and get authorization. I don't think that matters to me. I think that actually doesn't matter to me. Because I still have red tape, which means they won't help me in battle or negotiation. So this seems not super effective? I think not super effective. This pulls you aside. It's been a blast, but I have to get going now. Be seeing you. You've been giving ambrosia to Cerberus lately? Aw, that's excellent. That makes me happy, Spiffers. Cool, well that was effective. That was all I was looking for. Good, you're here. Alright, Ulo? You look like you found the gristle. Just a bad idea percolating. But hey, you're the perfect agent for all my bad ideas. How'd you like to go after the 2nd biggest bounty in Murder Bay? 2nd biggest, huh? Might be good practice for Kashio. Is this about that spree bigwig, Nadan? Got it in one. Intel says he's been personally attacking all our caravans, escorting holy relics for the auction. Well, I have 1 caravan left, and it makes sense to guard the honey with my sharpest stinger. Especially if the stinger's yours. I'm pretty sure she's flirting here. Flattery doesn't pay the bills, Ulo. But it does keep the lights on. I'm pretty sure I'm flirting back. I ship it. Ulo is setting a trap to capture Nadan, and you're the bait. Okay. But remember, I want Nadan captured, not killed. He's worth far more to my career alive. He seems like he'd be hard to kill anyway. Go get an Oshnu from Urkro, then take it on the merchant route. You'll look just like the other caravans. I'll make sure word gets back to the spree, and maybe hint that this caravan is my personal favorite. Nadan won't be able to resist. What were the caravans transporting? Relics for the cult, mostly. You know, the Admiralty's trying to get the Hessians on side for the annex. We had offerings we were transporting. Best security in the bay, you figure. Dan must have figured the blow would sting twice as hard, on our coffers and our authority. Pretty sure he knew I was overseeing it too, which would just be the meringue on the sea slug for him. Wow, that, ladies and gentlemen, is a metaphor. Is that meant to be delicious? It's a Havarian delicacy, Slick. Best enjoyed alongside a dish of cold, spiteful revenge, of course. You do this job and I'll treat you to it. You think Nadan would make this personal? It has been personal the whole time. Oh, most definitely. He hates me. All because I might have blown him up once. Right. So he is hard to kill then. What happened? I got a tip that Cascio was moving Slurry into Murder Bay. We caught up, but the bandits fought back hard. What is Slurry? Oh. Well then. Took out half my squad all over some measly contraband. I figure if the goods were destroyed, they might cut their losses and run. Sounds like giving up. Sounds like surviving to regroup, you mean. Only problem was, they weren't carting Slurry. It was explosives. Killed all the bandits except Nadan, and Cascio, because it turns out she wasn't even there. I think Cascio might have been the one to feed me the intel. So it was a mistake? Blowing him up? The only mistake was I didn't blow his whole head off. Sloppy. But you get him, then tomorrow you get Cascio. Then we'll be sitting pretty. I see. I see. Alright, so we got some places to visit. Friends in need. Wow, this is my only... I don't have a choice? Okay, well, let's go save my friend in need. You find Corin under Rini's heel. Well, I want to save Corin. You make enough of a racket to draw Rini's attention, and Corin looks up at you with wide eyes. So, I don't know if it's consistent, but the one time I did wait and see what happens, the dude just died. So I think we're going to save Corin. Sal? This has nothing to do with you, Hunter. Stay out of it. No, I don't think I will. I think I'll beat the crap out of you instead. You're gonna regret messing with any of mine, pal. Okay. 43, huh? And you're smacking my Lumicite? How dare you? I don't have the stun. I want the stun. I want to apply evasion to kill her. Boo. Alright, let's just deal some damage and see what I can accomplish. I don't think I have any other... I have not that much damage, actually. It's unfortunate. I don't have any way to gain strength. I can make her deal less damage. So let's go for some defense here. Maybe deal less damage? That would be nice. And then I think I actually just play the boosted Hemophage instead of playing boosted Wind-Up. Because I want to heal up the remaining 2 damage, I guess. Yeah. Big defense! What a guy. Alright, so now we knock her out, right? I guess if we stun her, it's also good. Him? Them. I guess gender was not explicit for this person. Alright, well, get stunned anyway. Wait, let's see if I can gain extra power first. I can! Visionary Scatter is around. There's nothing that I want to specifically discard. But there is plenty of stuff I don't really need here. Like either of the defense cards, if I'm going to be stunning you. Nice. Get stunned. Oh, it's already over. Well, still get stunned. I'm not isolated, so if I kill her, there'll be real repercussions. So I guess we don't. Expend Ambush. Once again, none of these cards do anything I care about, because I am not doing the things that these cards care about. Silent Steel is okay, I guess. It is free, and I am drawing extra cards at the beginning of the combat. So maybe this is good. I think maybe this is actually good. Stop! I won't go anywhere near you or Korn again, alright? My grudge dies here. That's a deal. Break it and I'll break your neck. Now get lost. Rini slinks off. She'll be lucky if she makes it back to town. Thanks, Sal. You actually saved my skin there. Least I could do. Come on, let's get you somewhere safe. You take Karin to shelter, and after dressing his wounds, get back on the road. Cool. We saved our security guard. Alright, we 100% check out the night market before we go in on this fight. Let's see if Endo has any erupts for me. He does not. I would take an abrupt remark if I didn't already have one, but I already have one, so I think I'm okay with the amount of abrupt remarks that are in my deck. I think I'm also okay with the amount of oppresses in my deck. I already have 2 oppresses. So I think none of these actually improve the way my deck functions. I might remove a card, but that's a little expensive. Let's talk to Rake about battle cards. What battle cards are available? We really are looking for ways to enable discarding. Oh, so this is actually really good here. Whenever you discard a card, gain a defense. Since by gaining defense, I also gain power. I have to remember that. I keep forgetting to apply defense before I start attacking. But I guess that's why Tackle is so good. And this does enable further discard stuff, which is really what I'm looking to do. I'd probably buy this. Yeah, let's buy it. I do want to remove some stuff, though. There's some stuff that's... Wait, how expensive is this? This is only 50. Okay, that's fine. Only 50 I'm willing to go for. I want to get rid of Stab of Savagery, because I don't need extra bleed on top of the bleed I have. In fact, I probably want to get rid of the Bloody Daggers, too. So looking at these... Bloody Daggers is actually less effective than Stab of Savagery, so we get rid of this one first. Now, Plaka, what you got for me, lady? Increase the maximum damage of all cards by 1. Intriguing. All friendly arguments come into play with 2 bonus resolve. That's cute. Keen Skin. Gain 2 composure whenever an opponent's argument is destroyed or removed by a card. Situational. I think I don't care. I think none of these are exactly what I'm looking for. And I don't think I want to pay for another graft slot. I have the max. Oh, there's a max! I didn't realize it capped. That's interesting news. I guess you can't have more than 6 grafts. Alright. Leave that one alone, then. I could do this. I can afford the HP loss right now, I think. Although this is the final boss fight. Maybe we just leave it. Maybe we just go into this fight. Actually, real quick. What can you do for killer? Heal. And what are these cards? I get another rock bloom. That's interesting. These are expensive. Holy hell. Oh, right. Because Frolic doesn't like me. Yeah, we're out of here. Let's go battle. I guess if I was worried about the HP, I could drill myself the Battlegraft slot and then go heal. Do I want to do that? Maybe I just don't care? Maybe I'm okay either way? I kind of want the slot. I want the slot. I think I just want the slot. I don't know if this is a good idea, but I'm going to do it anyway. It might be a bad idea, but I just want the extra slot. So I should not be able to do this anymore, right? Like, both of these are now not available? Yep. Okay. I accept. I think I am okay without going extra healing. 65 is a fair amount of HP, and I can still heal up. I still have the ability to heal up in battle. You find the alleyway that Ulo indicated, and someone you take for Urkro. Ulo sent me here to pick up an Oshnu. You don't keep him here, do you? Over here. Urkro pulls a tarp off of what looks like a nondescript pile of refuse, revealing a drowsy Oshnu. It blinks its eye stalks at you. Aw, hey slimy girl. You want walkies? Huh? Walkies? This one's a lazy so-and-so. Better off as noodles, if you ask me. Not sure what the Admiralty wants with it. She's a she, and she's beautiful. Wow, Sal's really all in on pets. This is great. I wonder if this is because I have Killer as a pet, and otherwise this dialogue would be different. That's very interesting. Not my Oshnu, not my snail race hunter. Tell Ulo she owes me the next pedigree that goes lame. Maybe you should come with me. I want support. What? On my own? I don't know, this majestic creature's antenna from its love dart. Love dart? Biology. Yeah. Ulo was under the impression that you'd come with me. Alright, what is this? Gain 2 composure whenever you play a manipulate card. And I only steal composure at the start of the turn, which is... Oh my god, that's a lot of damage! What? That's not fair! At least I can save him. I need to save 2 energy for composure. But if I'm going to be playing other cards, I should play other cards first, because he's gaining composure every time I play a purple card. That's manipulate. So let's do this first. Woof, what a deal. Okay. Now we defend our Lumicite. I have no oppressions, so I cannot oppress his intuition, which is a shame. Let's see where War Story gets me. Oh, we got some influence. What is this? When I deploy a new argument... Ah, okay. And now I can spend an influence to gain some dominance. Oh, that's nice. How much dominance do I have? 4. I want to do other things before I do Domineer. So let's do other things first. For the extra boost. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. What a turn. Does this kill? No. It's close to killing. Maybe with this it kills. Oh, one off! Terrible. How much damage am I taking? Alright, let's just defend then. Oh, and then extra damage from... I could have just killed him there. Dumb. This is just for the fight, right? Negotiation only. Okay, cool. Let's continue gaining experience then. And end the fight. Yeah? Is there any reason not to end the fight here? Veiled Anger actually pretty good for me. Second Wind is interesting. I think this deck could actually take advantage of Second Wind. Huh. I think I like Veiled Anger better. Ulo has plans to take good care of all the regimental oceans. If you want a pedigree to go lame, you'll want to be a better ally to the Admiralty. You kidding me? Next thing you know, they're just gonna keep him around for ceremonies. Waste of good meat, if you ask me. Fine. Lead the way, Grifter. Good, I got an ally. That's, feels relatively important for this upcoming fight. I don't want to fight Nadan on my own. Let's capture Nadan! You find the ambush location that Ulo marked on your map. Well, this is cozy. The ocean is good and moist. That keeps it happy. What are we doing out here anyway? Just act natural. It's not long before you hear the crunch of feet through the underbrush. You pretend not to notice. When they finally emerge from the tree line, it's with confidence, blades drawn. Here it is, boss. Another gift from your old friend Ulo. You don't look like Admiralty. Did they finally wise up and stop sending their own on this suicide run? Something like that. You're Nadan, right? I mean, with a face like that, I can't imagine who else you'd be. Nadan eyes you warily. He raises his hands, and Ash stops approaching the Oshnu. You might want to hold back, Ash. It's clear this ain't like the other caravans. Afraid not. You're under arrest, Nadan. And I've got orders to bring you in alive, so I'd appreciate if you play nice. I'd hate to do to your backside what was done to your face. Wow. You're really not being polite at all here, Sal. Ash, kill the hunter. And her slimy little friend, too. Nice knives. Mind if I take them off your corpse? How about you just don't? What if instead, no? Nadan's coming with me. I don't have to kill you first, but I will if you stand in my way. Oh, is Urkro a bartender? Compendium. People. Who is Urkro? Urkro is a bartender. Okay. And every time I shuffle my deck, Ash gets more annoying. Alright, let's get some dominance, shall we? That's a lot of damage. Do I just take the damage? I might just take the damage. Because I like gaining the extra dominance here over not taking damage. I'm taking 7. I guess I could reduce that to 3. Or I could just punch dude in the face. Let's just punch dude in the face, yeah? Yeah. I like that plan. God, I have not played my, I feel like I haven't played even once some of the like, setup cards or power-up cards. Like, Frisk rarely gets action. What is this crap? Get out of here. Hey, free composure to a card that doesn't care about composure. Thanks, buddy. Alright, let's just deal some damage then. I could do this. I will do this as my last action. Let's get all these cards played first. Oh, he's dead. Invective. Excellent. 2 heated, or... Oh, or it doesn't expend! Ah, that's interesting. How many turns am I actually going to be playing in any given game? I feel like I don't get past the second turn anyway. So having it expend is fine. No more erupts, and I don't need more oppresses. Skip, I think. Elucidate's cute. I think still skip. Fine. I can't take up arms against you, Sal. But you better do this right, or I'm dead. The spree goons melt into the shadows, leaving Nadan alone. Well, that was impressive. But I'm afraid Ash ain't got long for this world once I'm done with you. Let's see if you fight as good as you weasel word. Okay. Let's do exactly that thing. Wow, look at all these cards I got in my deck. Okay, so let's start off with End of the Night. I don't have any discards. So let's Vision Concentrate and see if that gets me things I want to discard. Nope. No, it does not. But I do want some defense. So let's get some defense. Probably with Feint of the Healer. I feel like that's better for me. Then Boosted Tackle? Do I want the heal 1 or do I want the punch? I think I want the punch, actually. Oh, but also this is free. Now everything just hits harder, which is nice. I still have 2 energy, so I think that's going to be Lucid Strike and Boosted Tackle. Is Boosted Tackle better for me than Stab of Savagery? I'm doing Stab of Savagery anyway. Boosted Tackle is better for me than any of the other things, unless I feel like I really want to defend Urkrow, which I kind of don't really care. So, let's go! Fight! Punch, fight, win! Yeah! Oshnu, bite! Go, buddy! Look at that big old snail. How close are you to dead? Holy crap! I didn't even look at his health bar. This is absurd. This is a lot of work. This is a lot of work. We definitely play Hemophage here. And then we start thinking about what else we might be doing. Probably Scatter. Absolutely Scatter. What else? I only have 1 energy left after this. So I have to decide what other card I'm playing. I probably want it to be the Wind-Up, but the Wind-Up will stay powered up until the next time I draw it if I don't play it here. So maybe I want to play, like, Bedlam instead to boost up the Wind-Up some more. Which means I could discard any of the rest. Oh, I probably want to play Kidney Shot here. It actually doesn't matter. Like, he's only attacking the Oshnu. I don't care. Discard something else. So now we can play Bedlam here, boost up the Wind-Up even further, and that'll be up for next. That'll be up next loop. It'll still have that boost on it. And I'm probably going to go through my deck at least once against this health pool. Wow, he's going all in on this Oshnu. The poor Oshnu. Oh my god, everything in my hand is like discardable and nothing in my hand actually discards things. So let's play this for free because now all of my attacks are actually boosted. I could apply some defense. Sure, let's apply some defense. And it does, in fact, heal the person I am applying it to. Okay. Nice! Good job, Urkro. Kick his ass. Oh. He found allies. Of all the allies to have found, Fleet's attacking, Ramat's attacking, Nadan's attacking. Thief Ramat. Really? Is it time for stuns? It might be time for stuns. This is still pretty mediocre. Like, nobody's actually doing much here. I guess Europe... I'd probably just use this card, though. This hits everybody, which is good. Once again, I should remember to get my defense up first. Unless the goal is to discard the defense card, because that gives me defense from Into the Night. Then I get to play more attack cards. Because I'm pretty limited in what I can play. Yeah, sure, okay. Yeah! Goodbye, Bugsy. This is better for me. It doesn't matter what I discard here, it's fine. Look who's panicking! Alright, and now we knock out the 72, right? That's easy. Easy every time. Three energy, so it's going to be boosted tackle, pale uppercut, focused bedlam. Yep, seems good. Oh, it should have been the other way. I should have uppercut first. But we got it. Oh, good, good. That could have hit the wrong target. Instead, it hit the correct target. Wow, what a guy. Alright. None of you are dying here, because I need to bring Nadan in alive. And, Ramat is probably not worth killing. Bloody Mess. Which one is Bloody Mess? Start of your turn, apply 2 bleed. Seems good. Kidney Shot becomes better Kidney Shot. Boosted or pale? Probably pale. I want to be able to play it without having to worry. And the damage on it is negligible anyway. Like 2 to 6, still not a big deal. So this is probably better for me. Spend all dominance, gain an action, and draw a card for each dominance. I don't think so, actually. Appeal to Reason doesn't make sense for this deck. Apply 3 Composure to your influence. Evoke, gain influence. Unplayable. I see. Anytime I gain influence, this applies Composure to my influence. That's, not useful for me. We're not doing that thing. For the rest of the turn, gain counter equal to half of any attack damage you deal. That's cool. I don't care. Target a random enemy for each card in your hand. Oh. Fascinating. So I play this early and just deal, like, 12 damage or something. More with random strength. Follow through combo points. I don't think I want to do any of these. Like, I do have damage boosts. I actually have a fair amount of damage boosts, now that I kind of think about it. But I don't know how many hits this is going to be, right? If it's 4 hits at, like, 5 damage each, that's actually 20 damage. That feels like a lot of damage. It feels like a lot of damage. This might actually be good. What if this is actually good? What if this is actually good? Let's get it. Let's try it out. Alright, Grifter. I'm beat. You win. You gonna come quietly now? Sure. I'm a reasonable man. I'll cooperate. After all, it's a long way back to headquarters. Nadan hates me. Ooh, kill list. Enemy spree gain 2 power at the start of battle. Huh. That seems unfortunate. There's a venom in his glance that leaves you wondering if maybe the hard part is still to come. Before you leave, Urkro turns to you. I'm done. You tell Ulo that I'm not for hire. The next time she sends a grifter, they better have a pedigree in hand. And I'm taking my Oshnu back. Urkro leads the Oshnu back in the direction of the shop. Goodbye, my slimy friend. I will miss the Oshnu more than I will miss Urkro. Well, that was a good day. Uh-oh. Nadan makes the journey as difficult as possible, laces it with vague threats. But when it's clear there's nobody coming to rescue him, his mood shifts. He sulks for a time, but eventually he breaks the silence open like a fresh egg. What a metaphor. Simile? What a simile. You got nerve, Hunter. A lot of it. You gonna be content to stay in Murder Bay working for a lead pusher like Ulo? She doesn't have the gumption to lift you to the heights you really want. Actually, she's getting me exactly where I want to be. At Kashio's throat. You're after Kashio, huh? You should have come to me, Hunter. I could have made it real. But fair enough. You got your reasons for working with Ulo. But reason evaporates. You want powerful people who owe you a favor. After Kashio, then what? You need more angles, more advantages. So let me go. Tell Ulo I got away. And I would do that because I can teach you a thing or two about the spree. You never know when you'll need to use unorthodox tactics. I got know-how in this noggin worth more than any Hessian relic. Allow me to impart it. Accept offer. Nadan will only dislike me. Or decline offer. I think I declined the offer. Sorry, Nadan, you're in for it. Nope. Believe it or not, my word means more than just a paycheck. And then I mistook you for shrewd. Guess you're just another schmuck after all. He falls back into sullen silence for the remainder of the trek. Sorry, buddy. Not that sorry. Comfort to see you again. Take it in, Ulo. I, Sal, have captured the second deadliest criminal in Murder Bay. And it only resulted in maybe a few deaths. Ah, this is good. When was the last time I saw that beautiful face of yours, Nadan? I see. Nadan hates Ulo for good reason, right? The face. But also, Ulo is a troll. Ulo takes every opportunity to tweak Nadan's nose. And Ulo doesn't even care, right? Ulo's like, yeah, whatever, Nadan. It's all in good fun. Ulo's bantering. And every time, Nadan just hates her guts even more. I love the dynamic between these two. This is fantastic. Ulo's such a good character. Wow. Wow. And to think, you could make a choice that would never introduce you to Ulo. You could actually just choose to fall in with Nadan and never interact with Ulo, except when you're trying to kill her. And she doesn't really come across that well when you're trying to kill her, I gotta admit. Ulo's so good. Aw, I love Ulo. Horrible person, but a good character. Yeah, right? Yeah. Ulo would be an absolute trial to interact with if you had to interact with them. But wow, are they a great character. You must be parched with all that walking and your face all full of holes. How about we get you a nice long drink of water? Then maybe you and I can have a chat. Ulo gestures for Nadan to be taken away. I take it you're satisfied. You did good, Sal. Better than most of my own have done. Tomorrow's the auction. Get a good rest tonight, because it's a big day for us both. Ulo loves me! Ooh. All friendly arguments gain 1 composure at the start of your turn. This is fantastic. This is pretty good. Cool. What'll you do with him now that you've got him? Standard interrogation. Find out what he was up to, what his feelers found out. Maybe I'll even be able to learn something about Kashio. The two were a unit once. He must have something up his sleeve we can exploit. I didn't take him for much of a talker. With that hole in his face? It's literally impossible for his lips to be sealed. Wow. Wow, this girl. So tomorrow's the big day. You still good for your end of the bargain? So, please. A deal's a deal. I certainly don't see any advantage in cheating you now. You've proven yourself an ally better kept happy. Besides, you deserve your shot. And I plan to level your scope. Now I have a prisoner to interrogate. And you need to sleep. I'll be having you work security, so show up looking presentable. We'll get you through the door. Alright. I have some money. I'm not going to get the chance to do this next time, I don't think. What do we have for the battle graft? Company band. Pets have plus 10 health. That might actually be worth taking. But I think my Lumicite is doing just fine on their own, actually. And the rest of it looks the same, so there's not really a lot of reason to go in there. Bina. Does Bina hate me? Bina just dislikes me. Rini. Rini's intimidated. Rini's intimidated because we already punched her in the face today. That's fair. Alright. It's sleepy time. Unless we want to give somebody else drinks here. Civilian heavy laborer. Nah, I think we're good. Your bed calls to you. Puppy! You slept through the night with one hand gripping the knife under your pillow. But then you've slept that way every night since you were 12. This gave me a little bit of pause because I suddenly started thinking about Enter Sandman, but no big deal. Heal up. Be loved. Be hated. Gain cards. Cadwell loves me. Oh, now I have an authorization. Is that helpful? I don't think that's helpful. I think that is actively not helpful. Not actively not helpful, but it's like, not particularly helpful. Got some money. Got a spark grenade. Do you like those things? Fish has been waiting for you. Ulo just sent word. The auction is starting. She said to meet them right away. Finally. I'll be off then. Be careful, Sal. Frinowin. Benawern. Is that Benawem or Benawern? It's actually hard to tell. Benowem. Okay.
So cool.
None of this is particularly helpful. Let's go check out my other options here. My other options are pretty mediocre. I have all this money, and I don't know what to do with it. Like, none of this is actually super good. You duplicate a card in your hand? That's interesting. Is this battle? This is battle. Okay, these are all battle cards. This might actually be good. The fact that it's sticky is the only reason why I might take it. Because it'll stay in hand, so I have the option of using it whenever. I kind of like this. And it doesn't really feel like I'm doing anything else with my money right now. There you are. Was a little worried you might be bleeding out in an alley somewhere. Though after what you've survived, I'd have found that hard to believe. That's cute, Ulo. Didn't know you'd come to care. You're fungal like that. Is that just like a weird way of saying fun? Or is that a weird way of saying that I've grown on her? Like a fungus would. Ulo hands you a badge so shiny it leaves an afterimage. Here's your badge. You're on guard duty, and your shift starts now. Handle the door for a few hours, then once the auction starts, I'll get someone to relieve you. No doubt Kashio will arrive fashionably late, so you'll still have time to get the jump on her. You're not long on the job before you catch a suspicious figure slinking towards you, like a cat looking for a mouse hole. It takes you a moment to realize it's Merc, who looks thrilled to see you, and you don't need many guesses as to why. Sal? What are you doing in Admiralty Blues, huh? You ain't gone legit, have you? Only when the mood strikes. This is temporary. I'm doing a job, then it's back to my freelancing ways. Well, heck, this works out perfect. I just want to get inside. But you and me, we have an understanding, right? Ah! You love me, Merc. I'm not sure the feeling's mutual. So what do you say? Can you get me in? Sure! I don't see why not. Oh, apparently the feeling is mutual. Nice. I thought I was gonna have to knock a few heads just to get through the door. You really saved me a body count, pal. Hold on, buddy. What are you trying to pull? Just because you're on guard duty doesn't mean you get to override the guest list. But what if it does? Have you considered that possibility? Come on, Awir. What's the point of being guards if we can't flex our authority a little? Alright, let's see how much damage I can do turn one. Oof. Not a lot of damage is what I am hearing. You're dealing a lot of damage to me. I can't say I like that. So I guess this is a setup turn. Because I'm not doing anything of importance here. Only 15 damage on turn one. Pretty miserable. This is free. Let's play it. This menacing air, I swear to God, this is not actually good for this deck. Dominance? Dominance! Exciting. Get you out of here. And that means Visionary Domineer is huge. We dealt 55 damage on turn 2. And there was more to come if we needed it. Wow. My negotiation deck is in a good place. I don't need any of these. None of these actually help my cause. Bluster is only relevant if there are future turns. There are never future turns. There is turn 1, and sometimes there is turn 2. Deal a bonus damage for the other hostility card in your hand matters if I am drawing a lot of cards, but also, like, it doesn't help my game plan get up and running, so it's not super important. I suppose it can't do much harm. As long as he doesn't cause too much trouble inside, it's probably alright. Me? Trouble? Paris the Thinker! I like that, actually. It's a good twist on that phrase. You can trust me, officer. See you inside. With a dry chuckle, Merc slips through the door before either of you can change your mind. By the end of the shift, you and Awir have resorted to exchanging dry commentary on the ridiculous outfits of the auction guests. When Ulo arrives, you're mid-chuckle. Glad to see you two are chums! I've heard no complaints from the guests, so I guess you did good work. I live to serve. Or that's what the cult kept telling me back on the derrick, anyway. Well, not anymore. A deal's a deal. You have your ticket into the auction. Good luck in there. Get who you need. But try not to make too much of a mess, alright? Me? Never a trace. Take care, Ulo. You duck through the entrance into the darkened foyer and quickly slip into the shadows. You may be allowed, but that doesn't mean you should make yourself known. You pass through the door, which is different from the guard, and are confronted by the inner guard. Grifter, this area is secure. I'm working for Ulo. Ah, you must be the backup she was talking about. Watch yourself. Take a place at the auction or hang back with the security forces. Well, let's take a place at the auction. This gets me more stuff, right? I'm needed up at the front. Ulo's orders. Whatever. Just don't interfere with the bidding. The auctioneer takes the stage, and a hush falls over the crowd. Tremble! For all concerns wither before the mighty indifference of Hesh! Now, let's get down to business! This next lot is a cache of powerful artifacts pulled from the depths of Grout Bog! Huh! The auction is a negotiation. Fascinating. You don't have the shills to actually purchase any of these items, but these fools don't need to know that. Bid. Improvise a special card to help you in the auction. Oh, okay. Well, sure. I guess let's do it. What does bidding get me? What is going on here? I don't like this. Afterburner gloves. Anonymous bid. I see. Targets a friendly argument each turn. Oh. Specifically bids, though. Okay. All my attacks apply burn. I didn't even know I could get burn with Sal. That's fascinating. Alright, let's find out what bidding does. Double target bidder's damage this turn. Destroy. Pay shills, pay shills, pay shills. I don't want to pay money. I mean, I guess I could pay money. I don't think I want the bidders to deal actual damage. Steal all composure from a target. You will get to keep the first item that you dismiss, and the negotiation ends. Oh. So I only get to keep one thing. Interesting. So maybe I do want to keep the bidders around. This is so weird. This is so weird. I'm just gonna throw stuff out there and see what happens. This is so weird. This isn't a combat. What a fascinating way to do things. Okay. So I'm not actually taking damage here. So that got rid of what was being bid on. I now have a new bid. I have gotten a hush money. And the new item is play your next card twice. I don't think I care about this one either. I might have taken the burn one, actually. So that means I can mostly take my time to just set up here, huh? Because I'm still not taking... Oh, I am taking damage. What is dealing me damage? The bids are attacking me? How dare you? I didn't even think that was possible. Well, okay. Random enemy intent. Sure, that's fine. Did it work? I don't know if it worked. I'm actually not sure if it worked. Wow. None of these are actually helpful. Like, I can't actually play any of these. Well, I probably shouldn't have played the bid card then. This tall press is not particularly tall right now. I gotta knock this out, but this doesn't feel like it's gonna hit. How much dominance do I have? Just the one? Okay. So let's level up my dominance. Good erupt. And then I can get more action right now. This has to go here. Please hit. That's not a good hit. But it is the only thing dealing me damage, so this oppress will work. So what does Hush Money actually do here? I once again have 2 bids attacking me. Three bids, a heckler, and the bounty. Oh, intent! Intent! A thing they're planning on doing. Okay, okay. So that's different from the other things that could be happening here. That's fine. Alright, what does this get me? Free anger. Anger is already free. I do not want my heated to die, but I can't deal this much damage here. I don't have that much dominance either, which is disappointing. Nice erupt, nice erupt. Wow, all the bids are attacking me? Terrible. Why would you do this to me? Extraordinarily disappointing, actually. I'm not sure what to do about this. I'm not sure what I can do about this. The bids are also doubling. Interesting. Targets a friendly argument. It's lying! It's not targeting a friendly argument, it's targeting my argument! How dare you! Yeah, I figured it out. I got there. Thank you, though. Do I just take the damage and continue setup? Am I gonna need more negotiation against, Kashio? I don't remember how this plays out. It's a lot of damage, but then again, I guess I have a lot of composure, so maybe it's okay. I guess I could just pop this. Will that give me a full block? 8, 9, 14? Yeah, it'll give me a full block. Oh, let's start working on some of these bids. Okay, now they're not attacking me anymore. So that's good. Hologram projection belt, discharge pistol. Apply to wound. I think this is the one I want. Extra wound is great. So let's start working on this. Need to get some dominance out here. Wow. Doing some poor work out here. Knocking out one of their arguments is useful, so let's do that. For exactly that reason. A press has the potential to give me more, so let's do that also. More dominance, more good. Let's see where this spills over to. If it even does. It doesn't look like it. Okay, yeah. So without a core argument, without a damageable core argument, there's no trample damage. The extra damage doesn't spill over. Why is my dog taking damage? How dare you? Now I can throw out this, This isn't even taking damage over here. The projection belt can go, that's fine. Don't hurt my dog! Oh. It whiffed. Protect the dog, I guess. Steal up to 6. Okay. And I wanna beat this turn if I can. So let's see what I can do. I don't think I have the kind of damage necessary for this. I don't have enough dominance. Are they gonna kill it this turn? 15, 25, 35? It'll be at 1? So depending on whatever else I do, either on purpose or by accident. Can I apply composure to it? I can't. I kind of want to leave it as is. Maybe I'll auto kill it by accident and then gain the thing, which is exactly what I'm looking for. 22 composure. Wow, okay. And then there's a new thing that came up, so maybe the new thing is good? Suitcase grenade. Hits all enemy targets. No, I still like the discharge pistol. I like the wound. And of course I draw nothing but purple crap. God damn it. Alright, well, please give me dominance. God damn it! Alright, now I need Divisionary Domineer, but I don't think I'm going to get more damage out of the Anger, so let's drop off the Anger here. Oh, but now the Domineer will work. Now Domineer's enough. Alright, I won an auction. Hopefully I won a good auction. Hopefully I got what I wanted out of it. I think we still want Tall Oppress. Twisted Oppress is very interesting, but I still need Oppress to deal damage, so I think we're still sticking with Tall Oppress instead of Twisted. Nope, still want none of these. Solid Point is actually interesting. Because, like, I can actually use an influence, right? I have Tyrannize or whatever it is. Lets me turn an influence into 2 dominance. I think I should just not have Tyrannize in my deck, but given that Tyrannize is already in my deck, maybe Solid Point is worth grabbing just so I have a source of influence. It's another random draw that doesn't get me any closer to erupting. I feel like it's a bad idea. It's probably a bad idea. What is Doubt? Ah. That's interesting. When drawn, Incept a Doubt, and you can play it to double it. But otherwise, it has Replenish and, like, just doesn't hurt you at all? I'm gonna take this. Gather up the discharge pistol. Thank you. It takes you a second to realize the hall has fallen quiet. Too quiet. You shade your eyes and see the silhouette you'd spent so long looking for in the shadows. I wonder if I had fought Kashio immediately instead of going to the auction. So I know from the first time I did this that Kashio gained all of the things that I didn't buy from the auction. I wonder if that'll be the same way now. And if I had taken advantage of just fight Kashio immediately, nobody would have gained anything from the auction. It's an interesting question. Not sure how a hunter like you got into the auction. But rest assured, the folks here can take one look at you and know you don't belong. You gonna start a fight here, Kashio? Why not? I've been asked to. Sure enough, you look around and see more than a few disapproving stares from the gathered elite. Guess they didn't take too kindly to you muscling in and claiming their prize. I knew a greedy little bogling like you would grow up too greedy for your own good. I hate you enough to almost fall for that. But ain't nobody greedier than you, Kashio. You sold out your wit, your friends, heck, even me. I bet my contract didn't even go for that higher price. You could have made more off me as your apprentice. But I bet looking at my face just made you hate your freedom a little too much. You notice Admiralty guards approaching from the door, and see the specters of spree goons coalescing out of the shadows. You've been in enough brawls to know what's about to go down. Kashio's answer is to raise her weapon. Her goons convene to block your escape from either side. Well, let's go! Me and the Lumicite. Nobody else? Ooh, this is dangerous. The lights go out. You hear the shouts, bangs, and the sound of the great lumen tank under the stage breaking. The emergency lighting comes back on, revealing a ruined auction hall. Yo, they really messed the place up. Love it. Let's dance, Ick Derek. I can call in Ulo, that's good. Oh, this is some damage. Plus 80, huh? Hologram projection belt. At the end of Freelancer Kashio's turn, summons 3 holograms, okay? The end of the turn throws a grenade. All of Kashio's attacks apply 3 burn if not mitigated. Sage conversion, I see. Well, that's awful. Oh, but she'll always attack me except when she's AoEing, which in this case she is. Yee. So big. But it's bigger if I have more power. There's so many cards I want to discard. I'd rather have the defense. This gets me 2 extra power. Or 2 extra damage. So that's good. This is now 5 instead of 2. So it's worth it. I lose 1 attack. But I gain 3 power on all the rest of my attacks. Absolutely worthwhile. So if I play another card, it goes... I'm losing 5 damage. Right, if I play this first, I'm losing 5 damage here. But I'm gaining an extra... But I'm gaining... Right now, if I play this, 7 cards. Counting itself. Okay. So right now, if I play this to 35, then it'll be 6 cards for 6. So 36. So 1 more damage. Who am I to argue with 1 more damage? Wow, what a fantastic card. And then it has to be Strange Stab because I want to discard Stone Blades. Ooh, the Suitcase Bomb does the thing also. Well, they're all bleeding now, so that's good. I want to heal up whenever I apply bleed. Let's target 2 randoms. Oh, good. That worked. That's a lot better off. Where are my stuns? How are you attacking everybody, you monster? Maybe I'll steal for power? Maybe that's good here? Oh, this is so much damage. My dog is gonna die here. I think my dog just dies, actually. I think there's nothing I can do about it. I think I'm better off defending myself than working on my dog. Boy, I should not have let her get away with all of this stuff. Okay, let's call Anulo. Oh, this hits all enemies. Wait, let's do this first. Now let's call Anulo. Was that good? At least it was free. These extra attacks. Wow, I've got to get some impair on this girl. I'm keeping this around. I think my energy this turn is the discharge pistol. So we can discard the other 2 cards. Some defense. Wound you. And hit you. What a race. This is absolutely a race. I'm not even sure I'm going to win this race. She's dealing so much damage to me. Oh, how lucky! How lucky. Okay, I'm still dead, though. But not if I stun her. Which means now I have time to set up. Get rid of the wound. Improve my discard. I don't need additional defense, so let's just play wind up. Oh, and she doesn't holograms again. Man, the stun's so good. Okay, I need the defense more than I need the heal. And I can play everything in my hand, so I just play everything. I don't play the energy siphon. But I can evade, that's nice. I'm probably dead next turn because she holograms here. Like, I have to get really lucky here, or else I'm just dead. Oh, discharge might do it. To attack all enemies. Okay, yes, attack all enemies, please. Hologram belt! Wow, so scary! I have the defense thing up, so Visionary Scatter is good, except for the fact that 1 power is not worth the extra attack. So I think I want to defense up in order to get the extra damage for discharge. Right now it's 7 times 6. 7 times 9. 7 times 10, actually. Because of wounds and bleeds. So it's 70. If I do this first, I'll have an extra 2 damage. 3 damage. So it'll be 6 times 13? 70 versus 78? Okay, so that's worth it. So defense up first. And then do ridiculous things. Wow, that was close! That was close! Alright, that was really worrying. The dust settles. Those that could took cover out of harm's reach. Heads reappear like crabs crawling out of the sludge after the rain. Once you and Kashio threw the first blows, it wasn't long before the spree hiding in the rafters made their move, and the Admiralty closed in to finish them off. There aren't many people left standing. Ulo enters the room and surveys the damage. She finds you. You still breathing, Sal? Seem to be. I don't know. I wouldn't put it past you to be an extremely cunning and duplicitous corpse. She pats down your shoulders, checking you for bumps and bruises. Aha! Ulo looking for literally any opportunity to touch me is what's happening here. You've been through worse. Killed her, huh? Figured the bounty would be worth more if she were alive. She had valuable Spark Baron intel, I'll bet. Inventions, discoveries, ancient ruins worth plundering. She didn't really give me much of a choice. Besides, there was more than shills at stake here. Hesh forbid I should show sympathy for you or anyone else, but you don't look as jubilant as you should. You know what's stupid? I would have forgiven her. 5 years in. 7 years, even. All she had to do was come get me. Yeah, that is kind of stupid. But I get it. Family baggage. I don't have any, but I've heard of it. What? Don't you have like 6 siblings and overbearing royal parents on the opposite sea? Or is Nadan a liar? Or are you a liar? Or... there is one imposter among us. Kashio wasn't my family. No, that's for sure. Family wouldn't sell you to the Derrick for a start. Get out of here, Sal. Get your bounty. And when you need something to keep you busy, come find me. Ulo heads to the door, barking orders as a flood of Admiralty reinforcements arrive. You look down one last time at Kashio, before taking what you need to claim the bounty. You leave her on the floor without a backwards glance. No more looking back. Nice.
The crowd parts to let you pass.
Nice.
And it's only the first of many such exits. You're a rich woman now, and you'll have a reputation to maintain.
That's about right.
With Kashio gone, there's a yawning hole where her influence should be. You feel it tugging on you like a hook through your navel. And sure enough, the resources begin to fall into place.
Emergency
Fish's reputation
meeting.
improves with yours, but she never lets on whether she likes it. Ulo got her wish. Her family knows she isn't a piece to be played with.
See, she does have
Whenever
family.
they get a bright idea about
She
some
is a
new
liar.
scheme, she makes sure they ran it through her first. You stay still just about long enough to check in on those that matter. But that isn't too long. You have old graves you want to visit. Old wounds that still need tending to. There's a life waiting for you in Haveria now. You just have to seize it.
I believe in you, Sal! Oh man. Lots of perk progress too. That's exciting. Prestige! That's what it's called. I could try Prestige 5 now. Cool. And I got 10,000 points! Which don't matter at all, because we've unlocked everything. Cool. Very cool. Alright. We definitely don't have enough time to finish another run. But, I think I'll start up... another Sal Brawl, or maybe I'll start up the Daily Challenge? Maybe I'll start up the Daily Challenge. See if I can get anything done there. We'll take a look at the perks, we'll unlock some stuff. I'm gonna take a quick break first, though. I'm gonna go stretch my legs, refill my water. We'll take a look at perks, and we'll start a daily challenge, and see whether or not I can accomplish anything in the hour and a half we have left to stream. Alright, so, thanks for hanging out, folks. Hope you're having a good time. I am absolutely having a good time. This game is great. This game continues to be great. Who is surprised? Nobody is surprised. If you are new to the stream and enjoying yourself, I would definitely appreciate a follow. You can also check out my Discord if you want to know when I will be playing what. So if you're here specifically for this game, I don't blame you, that's fine. But I will be playing this game in the future. So if that's something that you want to see, you know, by all means stick around. Alright, I will be back in a second, and we'll be playing some more. Alright, I am back. Thank you so much for your patience, folks. Let's get back to it. So I gotta pause this, even though that medley is an amazing song. And get back into the Griftlands. How's it going? I hope the break was as good for you as it was for me. I am back, refreshed, holding more water. Water is good for you. Drink water like your life depends on it. In some sense, it does. And let's take a look at these perks now that I have more perk points to spend. So I need to unlock 2 more of these before I can unlock the tier 5s. And I have exactly enough to do that. Okay, cool. That's a big deal. After each battle, heal 4 health. That could be a lot of health over time. Gain a maximum resolve whenever a new person loves you. Oh my god, that's spectacular. Especially with Charming. Where's Charming? Here. A random person that likes you will love you instead. Like, that's great. The start of each day, a random person that hates you will dislike you instead. That's neat. You can own an additional pet. Okay, I don't care about pets so much. Pets are cool. Turn the vision back on? The vision. I'm still on the loading screen? No, I'm not. No. No, I don't think I am. How behind are you? Maybe you should refresh the screen? Maybe you should refresh the screen. The visual froze. Okay. So yeah, I think I'm on Socializer. And then the question is, do I want Forgiveness or Survivalist as my additional tier 4 perk? Audio keeps going, but the visual freezes. That's weird. That's very weird. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. Show grifts. Oh, right. Grifts are achievements. I forgot about this thing. This is an important thing as well. Get more points to unlock stuff from grifts. I like Survivalist, but I think it's Forgiveness. Because I think overall I'm just not getting in that many battles. So I think Forgiveness is actually better. And now we have these unlocked. Not that I can buy any of them yet. Whenever you kill an enemy, increase the panic of all their allies. Cute. When you would die, instead heal to 20 health! Oh, yeah, okay. That's not bad. Partner in crime. Once per day, you can hire someone who loves you to help you on a quest. Not bad. Graft drafts have an additional option. Ooh, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. Okay, alright. So let's go into the daily challenge. I've been doing these at medium, and generally not succeeding. But I think I'm gonna keep trying to do these at medium, and see whether or not I can succeed. Gain exhaustion and mental block. Ugh. Gain a random keepsake card. Okay. Maybe Lunar Waffles. I feel like Partner in Crime just gives you the option to hire people, which, like, I mean, I'm going to get people to love me anyway, right? Getting people to love me is a big deal regardless. But I don't know that having them available for hire at any particular point is particularly impressive. Alright, what are we doing here? Freighter. Deal bonus damage equal to the cost of your hand. Cost of your hand. Well, that's wild. Spend up to 2 combo. Apply 1 wound per combo spent. Your attacks deal max damage for the next 2 turns. So we could try and go for a combo deck. This seems interesting. Would be nice if we got some grafts out of it. Win the challenge without upgrading. Cycle through your battle deck 20 times. Win the challenge without applying any debuffs. Okay, so I guess we're not going for wound. Let's not do that thing then. I don't like this. So I guess we take Freighter? Oh, footwork is amazing. I have to take footwork. Footwork is actually only amazing if I upgrade it though. So we'd probably take Wild Lunge. Because footwork gets really good when I'm also drawing the cards. And if I'm not upgrading my cards, then... And I guess I'm not upgrading my cards, right? I get, we need these points. We need points. I still really like Tackle. Gain 2 defense. Discard this card. Gain 2 defense and 2 counter. As it stands, my battle deck is pretty unimpressive. But all of these are just fights, right? We're not going to get any negotiations at all. Do I like Tackle or do I like Stringer better? I think I like Tackle better. Stringer plays into the defense, the discard thing, but we kind of don't have any of that going on. So let's take Tackle. And immediately we have the ability to do the thing. Maybe Slippery better? Maybe do improvise things instead of discard things? I guess if I have like cool situational cards, Slippery's pretty good. I think this is actually just good anyway. And has the potential to be very, very good. Ooh. Ooh. Look at the payoff. Spare Blades is a better payoff than Wind Up. I still don't really like Scatter. I guess it's good if you're not gaining extra energy, because you only have so many cards that you can play over a given turn. Improvise a card from your draw pile. Duplicate it. It's expensive! The extra power from Uppercut feels potentially very strong. Maybe not super strong given the way this is going right now, though. We just have individual big hits, so like a little bit of extra power there is not that impressive. But I'd rather get the regular extra power than the Scatter extra power. Let's take Uppercut. Also, Uppercut plays better with Freighter. Oh, more tackles. Yeah, more tackles. No! None of these are good! None of these are good because they're all problems. They're all problems. I guess we take Brazen Attack and just never play it. Because I'm honestly not planning on playing Improve Accuracy ever. Right? Like, look at the... I guess Improve Accuracy does give me a fair amount of guaranteed damage off of Wild Lunge. So Improve Accuracy maybe gets played with Wild Lunge. Whereas Brazen Attack, if I never play it, at least beefs up my Freighter. That's interesting. Is that good? That's interesting. I think I'd rather not take Improve Accuracy because I feel like for the energy, I'm better off playing another card than improving my die rolls on existing cards. Get another Uppercut. Apply to Bleed. Nope. Gain a counter per combo. I'm not even doing combo things. Literally no cards that say combo on them. Another Uppercut. Another Uppercut. I kind of hate it. Well, this is where we ended up. Well, I don't want to improve accuracy, so I guess I get Hit Bash, even though I'm not happy about it. What was the keepsake? The end of your turn, expend all cards in your hand and this card. Or I can play it to destroy. I see. Start with 3 combo. Your allies receive 2 power when they join battle. I have allies? Whenever you break defense with an attack, apply 2 bleed and gain 4 defense. But I don't want to apply bleed! Ah! I guess we're starting battle with combo. Not that combo does anything for us. We don't have a way to spend combo yet. But Maybe red bandana's better? I don't have allies. I do have allies. I have gasket. Okay, sure. Make gasket better. A challenger arrives. Let's wreck him. Yanwi dislikes you. Like that matters. Alright, wow, what a terrible hand. Well, I'm sticking to the plan. This is better. This is also better. Let's just get damage in there. Like, some amount of defense is good, but honestly, the hits matter more, I think. Did I lose my power? Didn't I play an uppercut before? Maybe I didn't play an uppercut before. Maybe I just didn't play it. Let's knock out that evasion. And then punch for many. Because that'll end the fight. Yeah! Go Fleets! Kill him! Absolutely kill him. No question in my mind. Completed. Beat Ionwi. Good. Lumen Bioaccelerator. When this card is drawn, gain an evasion. That's great. Absolutely. Negotiation cards? Is negotiation even real? I don't think negotiation is even real. Let's take Collected. Because Collected has the potential to be good with an influence deck. No. Let's take Swift Rebuttal. Let's decline. Am I even negotiating? I think I just decline, right? And it's just free points? Dagger Throw is interesting. Add an injury card to your discard pile. Cannot be played with an injury in your hand. Oh, I see. Because it's 8 to 10. Oh, interesting. Whenever you discard a card, gain a power until the end of your turn. Temporary power! Ugh. Ugh. It's probably overextension, actually. Because that's a big hit. And I can deal with injuries. Alright, how many... We've cycled through the deck 2 times. We're going to need to cycle through the deck even more than that. If you're outnumbered, gain 4 defense and 3 counter. Wound is twice as effective. Bleed... I'm not doing either of these things at all, deliberately. So I might as well take Shell, even though I don't think Shell will actually do anything. Choose a battle pack. Spend up to 2 combo, apply a wound. Nope. Gain a counter whenever you gain defense. I'm not doing any of these things. This doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. I have 2 chances for discard, so I might be able to play Psionic Feedback. Improvise from your discard pile. Gain a counter whenever you gain defense. This is the only card in your hand. Attack 2 times with 4 bonus damage. With enough discard cards, Focused Assault is potentially very good. I feel like none of these battle packs are focused enough for them to warrant me taking them. This is probably the best pull out of the options. Like, Psionic Feedback plays... I guess we're going with discard, right? Like, this always happens. This always happens. I always end up in the discard-focused deck. It's so weird. Some time to tend to my injuries. Or don't. Ooh, that's actually a lot of points if I don't tend to my injuries. How's the dog doing? Dog is fine. 58 to 65. I'll take the points. It's early enough. Add a battle slot. Draft a back of battle cards. Oh, I feel like I need more battle cards. Maybe I don't need more battle cards? Maybe I need less battle cards. This is just add a battlegraph slot, right? That's probably good. Let's fight! Oh no, Zin dislikes me. What are the odds? Okay, so... I don't have a way to discard this turn, which is unfortunate. So Psionic Feedback isn't going to get played. Combo still doesn't matter. And we can't play Brazen Attack. So it's either Psionic Feedback or Uppercut plus Hit Bash. So I guess it's... Or Hilt Bash. So I guess it's Uppercut plus Hilt Bash. Doesn't feel particularly impressive. And now we bleed a lot. Can't say I'm a fan of that. At least I have an evasion. Evasion's good. Alright, what's the most damage I can do here? I feel like it's uppercut and then overextension. Yep, sounds good. Ow. Oh no. Wait, he wounded. Without applying... But it doesn't show that it's that I've failed it, right? It would show that I failed it, right? I don't know if Blade Flash is better for me than Tackle here. I think Blade Flash is better for me than Tackle here. So let's hit with the Freighter first. And then we'll pitch spare blades so I can play Blade Flash instead of just playing Tackle. Tackle's a little bit more damage, but this has piercing on it and is free, so it's good to have that in my deck. And then the Failure Idol. Failure Idol. Will get rid of my Tackle. Well, I just play all these cards, right? Think we're healing after this one. Alright, so this is a kill. Get him! Nice, 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 nice. Zin's Razor. Oh, I do not want to take Zin's Razor because then I lose out on the applying debuffs thing. I do not want to upgrade because then I lose out on the other thing. So we decline this because there's no negotiations. And we pick a battle card. Finisher! Oh, we have a use for combo. Psionic Feedback. Or, whenever you discard a card, deal 2 damage to a random enemy. It's probably Haymaker here. Unless it's Psionic Feedback and we try to go heavily all in on discarding. Which, Efficient Disposal is probably not as good as Psionic Feedback for that purpose. Really? Efficient Disposal not as good as Psionic Feedback for that purpose? It's probably a lie. Efficient Disposal is probably better for me than Psionic Feedback, actually. If I were to take one of those two cards. Because Psionic Feedback is 3 to 5 once a cycle. And Efficient Disposal scales with however many cards I have that cause discards. Alright, let's try Efficient Disposal. Maybe that's good. I am sure I don't want the remaining loot. All attacks gain +1 to their minimum. Upgrade. Nope, can't upgrade. Whenever you improvise, and I'm not improvising. So I guess we deal more damage. Improvise, heal on bleed, max damage. Improvise, improvise, attack at random. Alright, this is takeable. I like Rummage here. I like Battle Scars here, actually. I like all of these. Wow, this... Okay, yeah, this pack is good. Tend to my injuries. Yup, it is time to tend to my injuries. That's probably correct. Remove a battle card. Healing Vapors doesn't matter too much. Healing Vapor is okay, right? Fine card. But let's remove some garbage. Because there is literally cards that I cannot play. Right? I just literally do not ever want to play Brazen Attack. Also, I have all these exhaustions in here? Wow, no, get rid of these. Yes. How long have those been in there? How do I get rid of them? What? Where did those come from? Exhaustion? Where did those come from? Why are they permanent? For real, how did I get these? I'm actually not sure. It's very confusing. What is happening here? Exists for this battle only. Oh, that's cool. Kind of. I guess I play Hilt Bash and then tackle twice. What is happening here? Momentum. Damage is reduced by 1 for every card you play. Ah. 10 defense. And he's a Jirackle. Yep, he sure is. Love tackles, man. Really. Efficient disposal followed by battle scars? That's a hell of a combo. I don't need the defense, though. So maybe I don't battle scars here. I just attack. I probably just attack. And then I lose everything else. I like all these cards, though. I don't want the failure idol to get rid of the other cards. God, if only the defense mattered here. Alright, well, rest in peace, other cards. I feel like Freighter is better for me than Tackle. Or than Uppercut, rather. If I play 8 more cards this battle, then Uppercut is better than Freighter. I'm relatively confident I'm going to be playing at least 8 cards this battle. I see he's defending. Whoa there, buddy! What is this? This is actually the perfect turn for all this stuff. Like, this lines up really well. Now we're taking literal 0 damage. I cannot play Old Injury, but this is free. Man, the jabs lined up perfectly. Thank you, jabs. Well, I'm not doing either of these, really. Or Exhaustion, which I still don't understand where that came from. I'm gonna have to actually go back through my own VOD just to figure out how the exhaustion got into my deck, because I actually don't remember. Yeah. Well, let's get this out of here. And I unfortunately do not have a way to discard my spare blades, which would make my hand immensely better. So I guess we just overextension and then psionic feedback. Ow! I've been wrenched, you guys. Card become more expensive. Don't like that. Ah, that's an uppercut I am not playing. I can still uppercut and hilt bash. Is hilt bash better for me than injury? Probably. Oh, no it's not. Because defense. I should have thought of that. I should have just played injury. I'm wrenched again. What a disaster. Aw, my junk is expensive. Once again, cards are lining up correctly. Thank you. Quick jabs. Perfect. No damage. That's what I like to see. Fatigue. Oh no, it doesn't matter to me at all. Fatigue I am A-okay with. I actually want to keep the junk in my deck right now because it doesn't hurt me, right? It has replenish on it and I can use it to get rid of the momentum. So I'm actually not going to cast the junk. I just want to do as much damage as I can this turn. So Freighter. And then all my tackles are the same. So I'll play one of the tackles. It doesn't matter which one. And then Blade Flash is free. And Assorted Junk stays in hand. Cool. How shall we rummage here? I cannot play this while I have an injury in hand. So that seems like a pretty no-brainer. Then we quick jab and we backstab. Get a quick jab, get a backstab. And we just kill him here, right? Can probably just kill him. I think we could deal 13 damage. I have faith. Yeah. Get dead, buddy. Don't hurt me. A little late for that. Force Spanner. Temporary power equal to damage dealt by this card. That's cute. Sure. No upgrades. Skip negotiations. Battle cards. Apply bleed. Nope. Sino Trainer. Of all the discard effects, this is pretty miserable. Spines feels low impact. I am gaining some incidental defense with the tackles, but how much does like a minor amount of counter matter? I don't think it matters much. This at least lets me discard some cards and improve up the effects of other cards, so it's probably good. Probably. Gain 2 temporary power. First attack applies wound. Gain 4 defense if you have wound or impair. I don't like any of these. I guess we'll take the spider, but it's pretty mediocre. I guess I could decline and get points. This is some benefit. I might as well take it. I don't need discard payoffs. I need cards that let me discard. of which I have literally none here. Alright, so this is 2 cards I can't play, and 1 card I don't like. This is 1 card I can't play, and 2 cards I don't like. But that's still better than this. And this is 1 card I can't play, 1 card I like, and another card that I'm okay with. So even though this was, like, not appealing, nothing is better. Tend to my wounds? Probably tend to some wounds. It might be time to tend to some wounds. It's not, yeah, it's not going to fully heal me. So let's tend to the wounds. Big score. Gain 450 points if hatched. I see. Little score. Just gain points. Oh, gain points when you play it. That's cute. So, but this gives me half the points of big score for half the energy expenditure. But big score, I only get the points if I play it all the way through. Yeah, across 2 more battles, let's be real here. I have to play this 5 times across the next 2 battles in order to get effects out of it. I think I just take the shrapnel grenades. Nope, I do not take the shrapnel grenades. It's little score or skip. Skip is 1 activation of little score. Little score is replenish on it. I might as well just take it. They both have replenish on it. So it's I don't get penalized for having them in my deck. Alright. And this will at least gain some incidental value off it. Oh, it's Ulo. You spot Yubu, ready to fight Ulo by your side. Oh boy, I have an ally! Huh! That's nice. Oh, because Ulo comes with the Battle Oshnu. Which is a problem, Battle Oshnu Bertha. Yup, Bertha's a problem. Some defense would be nice. How does this work? Cannot be killed, will hide in its shell and lose all power when brought to 1 health. Gains a power at the end of its turn. I see. So if we deal 20 damage to it this turn, it's not gonna do this AoE attack. I guess getting some counter is pretty good then. What is this effect? Gains 1 power every 5 cards you play. I see. Cool. I don't have to worry about Bertha. I don't have to worry about my defense. But I gain more damage if I hilt bash before I combination. And honestly, any combination of 1s is going to be better than Force Spanner. Oh, that's a lot of temporary power, though. Force Spanner is essentially double this. In that case, let's combination Force Spanner or tackle Force Spanner. Three. So tackle Force Spanner, I think. Unless getting combo feels worthwhile. Which I'm unconvinced. No, I'm just gonna lose it. I'm gonna take damage. There's no way I don't take damage before I draw combination again. No way. There's that battle instincts. Now Freighter is huge. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is going to be huge. All right. So we discard Spare Blades. And yup, Freighter got doubled. What a huge attack. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, how nice. Yeah. Crunch. Crunch. So good. Oh, the temporary power came late. Spider Y. Guess who's back up? It's Battle Oshnu Bertha. Oh, she's dead. Sweet. Get my first little score out there then. And nothing else matters. And I don't have a way to heal. So... Nor do I have a way to draw cards to potentially get rid of, like, a thing. Nope, I think we're just done here. Ooh, I'm not going to get this. We have not been cycling through my deck enough times. My deck is too thick. Extremely thick deck. First kill a snail, then kill an Ulo. Rest in peace, Ulo. You're still great, but thank you for the charge disc. Applies to wound. Never mind, never mind. Improvise a random common or uncommon maneuver card. Nope. Gain 2 actions, lose an action next turn. Nope. Whenever you attack, gain a combo. None of this matters. Okay, we decline. Seems fine. I'm doing a lot of declines here. Defense equal to half your combo. Aha! A reason to have combo! Whenever you draw 6 or more cards in a single turn, which I'm never doing. Like, that's not counting the cards you draw automatically at the end of a turn, right? So we take Skeletal Suspension and overwrite Shell, because Shell does literally nothing. Another Battle Scars? Exertion. Nope. I don't like any of these. More discard payoffs without the ability to discard actual cards. Target Practice is pretty good with the amount of power I'm gaining. I'm never going to improvise Crusher. So Crusher is just garbage. But it is 4-cost garbage, which means it might make Freighter hit hard. And Battle Scars is still a card I want to play. Alright, take this one. Do you need my help? Absolutely. Aquila will love me. What is the Spree Thug boon? How do I feel about thugs loving me? Plus 4 damage on the first attack in battle. Pretty mediocre. But 150 points, that's 150 points. Like, it's hard to turn down. I guess we're into the final fight, though. Glowfrium? I have no idea what this fight is like. Let's just take him with you, because I've lost way too many of these. I don't think I need both of you. Lost a companion, but gained a friend. Aww. Tend to my wounds? I'm doing okay here. What's, how's the dog doing? Nah, it's fine. Skip. Healing Vapors, or draft a pack of battle cards. Healing Vapors might actually be better for me than the skip. Obviously anything is better than the skip, but, It's the last fight, right? I'm not too enthused about more battle cards. My deck is already enormous. Yeah, let's take Healing Vapors. Bogger's High Priest. Oh no. You spot Haj, ready to fight Glowfrium by your side. That's convenient. Interesting. Attack with this card 3 times. That's a big hit! And I don't have a way to discard. What a terrible starting hand. What is this? King hit. Ah. My first hit is huge, so I probably want a concussion with it to get the extra damage. Everybody's revving up over here. Got another concussion. So there's a bunch of cards that I literally can't play. This is not a full defense. Would I rather hit for 9 or add 2 counter? I think I'd rather hit for 9. Even though I could maybe hit for more later. No, this is fine. Battle Scars, go! Oh, I need to keep track of the spider, too. I'm not doing that. Oh, jeez. This burr will return to the bog in 3 turns. So it's just sitting there and healing, is what it's doing? This one is healing. Eye stalk, I see. Not a particularly good hand. This one's dying, so that's good. This one is... I don't know what this one is doing. Attacking this one? Big if true. Maybe healing? But like... Alright, let's just hit the boy and see what happens. Oh, well, it's fine. Everything's fine. Excuse me? Oh, this happened. Okay. Well, yes. Devoured the Bogger Priest, gaining 23 health. I see. Piercing damage. A status effect. Oh, no. So defense doesn't matter here. The discard doesn't matter here. So let's just deal as much damage as we can. So freighter target practice. Bzzzt. It stole my cards? How dare you? Return to the bog. And then it gives it back when I kill it. Okay. I don't have any cards that discard in his hand. No! Oh, atrocious. And it's all going away, too. So I guess we efficient disposable and then mending vapors. Good garbage hand. Keep myself alive. I am sorry that Aquila is panicking. Big smacks. Oof. Okay, we need to knock these out. These are terrible for me. Let's see where Wild Lunge goes. Okay. Oh, and they go straight to my hand. That's not helpful, actually. That's remarkably unhelpful. It just healed? How much did it heal for? This is a fight. Wow. We are engaging in serious combat here. I'm not being attacked, so Battle Scars doesn't help. Do I want to pop Little Score here? Is it worth it? Maybe I uppercut and then pop Little Score? Even though that doesn't get me much value? Heck of a fight here. Uh-oh. It's more ice rocks. Welcome back, buddy. I hope you live. Oof. This is not a good hand. Oh, nice stun. Nice stun! I didn't even know that could stun. Wait, what did I even just attack with? Did I have a kidney shot? It was just Wild Lunge, right? How are they stunned? Oh. It auto-stuns when I hit them. Well, I guess we're hitting them. I mean, they're being hit anyway. So, it kind of doesn't matter where this goes, I guess. Now I have 1,000,000 temporary power for this turn? That's kind of cool. So target practice is ridiculously good here? Alright, so I think my plan is target practice overextension, which means with Kino Trainer, we discard uppercut and hope it hits target practice. So I overextension first. Yeah. And then this is amazing. Nice, 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 nice. I'm about to lose all my friends here. Oh, I should have done that first, huh? Gained combo, as if combo matters. Combo matters a little bit. My first instance of combo this fight. Explosives. Interesting. Well, my attack, it's definitely freighter than Wild Lunge, right? When this explodes, 23 damage, which will not kill either of these. But with the additional attacks, will kill both of them. Great, great. I get the same damage out of Psionic Feedback as I do out of Backstab and Tackle, so I can injury, tackle, backstab, and do the same thing as if I had played Psionic Feedback. In whatever order I like. No damage is being done to Grout Monster. So, if I do this... I actually didn't see the counterattack coming, huh? I should have seen the counterattack coming. Is the counterattack worth it? How much is the counter for? 3? That's an 8. That's a lot. Nope. This at least lets this deal more damage. Ah, unfortunate timing. Really unfortunate timing. This needed to happen first. Wow, you're so low? How did the fight get to this point? I didn't even, like, realize how much damage was being dealt here. This is great. Yeah, let's hurt him. This doesn't matter. Discarding doesn't matter. No, efficient disposal matters. Okay. So discarding things definitely matters. So we Wild Lunge and then Battle Scars, because that's the most damage I can get out of this hand. Whew. Close one. Yeah, I didn't do this one, but I did get the other two. That's nice. Very cool. I think this is my first actual completed daily challenge. That feels very good. And one person loved me, which is worth points. Oh. I get a lot of points by letting people live. Huh. Fascinating. Well, that was a good daily. It took about an hour. Wow. And now it's a new daily. It's still not Smith. God damn it. Hey, boss rush negotiation. Really? That sounds fascinating. Total of 25 resolve damage in a single turn. I feel like that's doable. Win the challenge without creating any friendly arguments. Oof. Play no cards on the first round of every combat negotiation. Holy crap. Oh, what an option. Fascinating. Fascinating. But I definitely don't have enough time to actually finish anything, no matter what I start. Unless I just lose instantly to the daily challenge. But, like, that doesn't sound like fun. So I think I'm going to call it here. We're going to call it a little bit early.